Player 2 and Yemmy Power Hour. And Thanos is just like,
I'm from Alabama. I'm related to my mom, my sister, and my dad.
Yeah, there you go.
All at the same time.
oh, Belle Delphine,
Is she trolling though?
her
Because she's
bathwater
known for
is a
that, but is she
bio.
still...
So wide-reaching.
You're not getting out of that.
I'm not following her. I will show a screenshot of me not following
it disappears because other people like it.
It's true.
Hell no.
It's true.
No. Big metal tin.
They won't collect dust though if they're in a tin.
Well, what if the tin has dust already in it?
Well, then that's the personal problem. And
Yeah.
then later you find out, I was watching anime. Technically, I was a weeb.
This is where the line crosses.
Haven't you ever seen Cool Cat Saves the Kids? The guy brings a gun to school, and Cool Cat punches him in the face. Here we are. We have an hour to talk. What is up, Ferret Nation? It's I, Yemmy the Ferret here, with another episode of YemmyCast, a video game podcast, now in the live stream variety. Woo! What is up, everybody? Thank you so much for coming to this episode of YemmyCast, a video game podcast, the 50th episode live stream spectacular. Oh my gosh, I'm wearing a hot sauce shirt. And we're grooving to the jams. That is right. What is up, everybody, in the live chat right now? We got Maria, Callus, and Player 2. Thank you so much for showing up, and I hope more people will come eventually, because we're doing the giveaway first. That's right. I ain't putzing around with this shit. We're doing the giveaway first, and then we're doing everything else that's on the agenda. If you did not notice, there is a waiting room in my Discord. If you want to, you can join that waiting room if you want to try and win a t-shirt. Remember, you have to answer 2 out of 5 questions correctly. Oh, my music ended a little bit early there. That's okay. That is quite alright. That's quite alright. But you can join that if you want to, and that will enter you into being able to win a t-shirt, possibly in the near future. Until people join that room, I will be going over some news articles, if that suits your fancy. But anyways, welcome once again to YemmyCast. It's a pleasure having you here. It is a pleasure. First off, I think before people get in the room for the giveaway, I'm going to talk about Call of Duty 3. That's right, Call of Duty 3, because we just finished it on live stream yesterday. That was Saturday. And that is one of those games that has a little bit of a stigma attached to it. It's one of the worst Call of Duty games to everyone. I played through it again when I was a kid. You know, let's start back when I was a kid. Played through it as I was a kid on the Wii and the PS2. You know, when I was a kid, you know, it's just another Call of Duty game. Not too bad at all. And when you go back and play through it again, when you're in high school, like I was in high school, I played through it again. I was like, oh, it's on the Xbox 360. I might as well play it again. I had fun with it when I was a child. I remember, it was on the PS3. I played through it on the PS3, and you had to use the complete PS3 controller in order to use the motion controls, because the PS3 controller was motion control enabled, whatever. And it's like, oh, how fascinating. It was really bad. Briar, welcome to the stream. If you want to enter into the giveaway, just come over to my Discord and go into the waiting room, and you can if you answer 2 questions correctly, you get a free t-shirt. Think about that while you're lurking. Anyways, so, you know, I went back and played it on the PS3, and I was like, well, this is complete hot garbage. Like, who would ever want to play this way? I mean, with the Wii remote, it kind of makes sense, you know, but with the PS3 controller, fuck that. No way, Jose. But now I went back through in my prime years here, and we played through it, revisit in my revisit series. And yeah, it's about the same as I remember. The motion controls aren't bad because when you're playing on Xbox 360, there are no motion controls. So, you know, it's just inputs, button inputs, and QuickTime events. And you can wait years before you actually you know get you actually press the button. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is like pressing RT and LT to fight off a guy or something like that. Planting the explosives doesn't matter. You can wait as long as you want. You can sit there for the entire war if you want to. That's not to say that Call of Duty 3 is a complete waste of an experience. It definitely has some good levels in it, has some good design. It actually, grows characters a little bit, even though it's not very well and it's pretty fast. You still kind of get attached to some of these characters. The U.S. forces are really the only characters that, you get so much information on that you follow their story. There is one or two characters from the Canadian side of things that had a good like finish off to it, but other than that, it's like I don't know. Do you think it's a good company plan to have it on rotation for the studio that makes the games? No. I think having 2-3 different studios on one game series, it gives them a little bit of a different charm every time you play one, but we're not in the heyday of Call of Duty anymore. Right now, we're in the stale, monotonous days of Call of Duty. Besides from World War II, pretty much every single Call of Duty game that's come out since Ghosts has been just a worse and worse experience. To be frank with you, but yeah, and the problem, also the other problem with that is a studio that is, they're working on the game for 3 years, and 3 years ago, futuristic games were in. So by the time that Infinite Warfare came out, that game was axed. It was gone. It's kaput. It's kaput. I don't think that's why campaigns aren't wanted anymore. I just think that that's the trend this year or last year was battle royale, multiplayer, blah blah blah. And also the other problem is Call of Duty hasn't made a good campaign in a while. World War II's campaign was fine. I'll keep using that as an exception. But before that, ever since Ghosts happened, the campaigns have just been really bad. Don't even get me started on Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 campaign was so terrible that I wanted to poke myself in the eye with a hot stick. It was so bad. And me and my friend played through it. Shout out to Nick. We played through it on veteran mode. We crushed it on veteran mode, and we laughed at every single thing that happened. There's this one part where you're on like an airboat and you're driving through this whole area, and you finally end up crashing or whatever, and and the level's over. And Hendrix, I know his name because he's such a stupid character. He got out of the boat, and I was like, oh, he's gonna say some stupid joke, and well, he did. Oh man. But yeah, Call of Duty 3, in the end, is it worth playing nowadays? I don't think so. If you want to go back through the series, you might as well play it because it does have a few levels in there that get you excited. That being said, they're all at the end of the game, but that's a point for another time. In the spectrum of things, if you're looking at the PS2 crossing over the PS3 era of Call of Duty games, Big Red 1 is definitely high up there. Call of Duty 2, of course, is the best of all those early Call of Duty games. Just stay away from Final Fronts. That's all I'm saying. P2 has asked a question asking, what would your perfect COD campaign look like? To be perfectly honest with you, the perfect COD campaign was Black Ops 2. Even though I love the Modern Warfare series, I enjoyed those games. Black Ops 2, you were able to manipulate the story, and it gave you more incentive to go back through it, other than the fact that, the levels are good. You could change things, you could have different endings. There was those missions where you kind of had to, you're, switching characters, and it was like a defense mode. But I think the perfect COD campaign is they go back to that Black Ops 2 style where you can actually... you have input in the decisions in the game and stuff like that, but it still has that lying undertone of like a Modern Warfare 2 or 3 where it's like, yeah, main characters are dying and blah, 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 blah. And I think that, the butterfly effect would be interesting to add to a COD game, and that's kind of what they did in Black Ops 2. It's just it wasn't like a huge spectrum. It wasn't like, oh, this is huge. Oh my god, I'm creaming my pants. No, it was fun, and yeah, I would go back and play through that campaign any day. But the fact of the matter is, I've played through it like 17 times now to get all the different endings and possibilities and stuff like that, and I think I've worn out the welcome. Now, of course, I have played through Modern Warfare 2 and 3 a lot, but those games are more linear, so you kind of know what's going on. So yeah, Call of Duty 3 is still one of those games that I put at the bottom of the list. I'll probably do a top tier Call of Duty list when the new Modern Warfare game comes out, and I'll probably discuss more on, that aspect of things. Oh, man. All right. So I'm opening up the giveaway room. If you want to go into the waiting room on the Discord, I will invite whoever's first into the YemmyCast chat, and we can have a chat, and we can hopefully get you a T-shirt if anyone wants to join that. It is open right now to the public in my public Discord. That's right. If you don't know what my Discord is, it's down in the description below of all my videos. So if you want to, you can join a Rooney right there, a Rooney. The rules and regulations for the giveaway, you're going to have to at least give me your address, and or I will PayPal you the money for the shirt, but you have to promise to get a shirt. You're winning a shirt here. They're premium T-shirts. They're not the budget T-shirts. The premium T-shirts. I have 3 different designs on the website right now, which is the Ferret Nation shirt, the YemmyCast basic shirt, and the YemmyCast a little bit more advanced shirt, advanced Taekwondo shirt. And so those 3 are up on the channel right now. I will not be giving away sweatshirts or hoodies. Those are a little bit out of my price range, especially because I just bought something yesterday that that cost me a pretty penny. But I'll talk about that on the Power Hour for some time. What else we got? So other things to talk about for the giveaway. Like I said, it's going to be 2 out of 5 questions, and they're going to be based around the channel and myself. If you can get 2 out of 5 correct, you got yourself a T-shirt. And I think that's the easiest freaking thing to do. It's definitely a lot easier than my last giveaway, which was I was only going to give away 1 T-shirt. The live stream lasted for about 2 hours, and no one won one. So it was like, oopsie, oopsie. If no one joins the waiting room in the next few minutes, we'll just go to the first news article. And anyone who wants to join the conversation, you can also join the waiting room if you have something to say about the news article, or you can chat about it in the live chat as well. Yeah. All right. Hey, Coco Gamer has joined the Ferret Nation chat. What is up, buddy? If you want to try and win a T-shirt, that can be done right now in my Discord as the waiting room. We're going to give it about a minute. We're going to wait about a minute, see if anyone wants to join, and, we'll get around there. How long's the stream going to be? I'm hoping it's going to be more than an hour. If I speed through this, though, it might end a little bit earlier. But we got lots of things to do today. We got a lot of things to do today. Nothing much still on the way home. Drive safely, you rascally weasel. Good, safe travels. All right, so let's go ahead and pop over to our news for today. And the first news for today, I'm going to be switching some things up here. Let's just transform the stream a little bit. Boom. Le-boom. Le-boom. Oh, hold on. Boom. There we go. I forgot to take that out of there. So the first thing for today, and there's probably about 3 or 4 articles in a row having to do with Nintendo. Nintendo had like this huge little summit, I guess you would say, and they talked about 3 or I think it's so it's 3 different things that are pretty big. The first one is Nintendo is going to be investigating into 5G technology. It kind of rhymes there, of course. Thank you. Shareholders love buzzwords. That is certainly correct. But Nintendo has been asked about how they plan to respond to the changing communication standards from 4G to 5G. What is the Switch a cell phone now? Come on. During its recent shareholder Q&A, Shiota provided the below response, stating how the company doesn't just chase trends, but also considers how to apply the latest technology to gameplay. I think this could help a lot with online play if you're playing on a 5G connection instead of whatever wireless or wired connection you are playing on at the moment. So this could help out with the lag and stuff, especially in like Mario Maker 2 and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. But let's see what Ko has to say. So he says 5G can send a large amount of data without latency. We are aware that this technology has been gaining a lot of attention, and Nintendo is also investigating it. However, we don't only chase trends in technology. When considering what to offer in our entertainment and services, we think about both how the technology will be applied to gameplay and what new experiences and gameplay we can offer customers as a result of that application. Cost is also an extremely important factor when it comes to 5G. It's difficult to use even an outstanding technology if it is too high. So we will continue to also thoroughly investigate the cost of new technologies. He also adds, while we don't expect all games to become cloud games anytime soon, the technologies are definitely advancing. We see a future where cloud and streaming services will develop more and more as a means of delivering games to customers. We must keep up with these such changes in this environment. That being said, if these changes increase the worldwide gaming population, that will just give us more opportunities with our integrated hardware and software development approach to reach people worldwide with a unique entertainment that Nintendo can provide. So Nintendo seems pretty into the 5G and this cloud gaming service. Would they be able to stream games directly to your Switch? Maybe with a new Switch console. I don't think that the Switch right now is capable of that. Does the baseball top fall into the win category? The baseball top? Sure. We'll say that. I'll allow it. I don't even remember making a baseball cap. So I think if they do put out like a Switch Mini or updated Switch game console, which they will, they've done that to all their consoles except for like the Wii U. They've done different variations of it. But I think like a Switch Mini with 5G technology, game streaming, cloud service, that might work. That might work really well. Really well. If they really want to get into the cloud streaming market, I think 5G is the way to go with it, because anything below 5G would probably just be subpar. I mean, everything that I use is 5G right now. My cell phone's 5G. Well, it's not 5G. It's 5G enabled. You can use 5G, but the services aren't available in my area. See, I live in that part of Ohio where they're like, yeah, fuck that. No, we're not going to put in the lines for that. Fuck off.
Oh, you stink!
Next up, since no one's joined the waiting room yet, Nintendo intends to create the next generation of controllers, and they all will have the Joy-Con movement that's breaking controllers. So, Nintendo has been a pretty groundbreaking company in terms of controllers. I mean, look at the Wii U gamepad from the Wii, and also to the Switch, and then also back to the N64 and the GameCube, all the way back to the NES. They've always had these groundbreaking controller designs. Some of them work, some of them don't. Wii U pad, not my style. Nintendo 64 controller, I could use it as a kid, but now I feel like I need 3 hands to use it. And the Switch is a pretty good controller. The Joy-Con has a lot of those motion and rumble functionality that you have never seen before. I think they need to be made a little bit more heavy-duty. There's a lot of people who get that Joy-Con drift. Not Tokyo Drift, Joy-Con drift. That has been messing up their games. I know my Pro controller seems to have the drift, but my Joy-Con doesn't. It's really, really weird, and it gets a little bit annoying, especially when playing Tetris 99. But let's see what Miyamoto has to say about the next generation of controllers. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Shiguki Takahashi is the first one to explain the controller. So, we are always dreaming of new things. For example, for 1-2 Switch, the first game released for Nintendo Switch, which you really shouldn't be, yeah, 1-2 Switch was a pretty shit game, if you ask me. Anyways, we suggested that people play by looking at each other and not the screen. And for VR, we thought about how we could change not just the controller, but also the gameplay itself, and came up with the Nintendo Labo Toy-Con 04 VR kit. The software exhibited at this year's E3 just happened to be mostly the type that is played with a controller in hand, looking at the screen. However, I think you can see from the software we've created that we are always trying out new ideas. And that is true. 1-2 Switch, you didn't have to look at the TV in order to know what you had to do, which was pretty good. Pretty good. Hey, Mama LaCroix, what is up? Thank you for joining the live stream, Maruni. So this is where Shigeru Miyamoto added on. He says, I also believe that we would quickly graduate from the current controller, and we are attempting all kinds of other things. Our objective is to achieve an interface that surpasses the current controller, where what the player does is directly reflected on the screen, and the user can clearly feel the result. This has not been achieved yet. We have tried all kinds of motion controllers, but none seem to work for all people. As the company that knows the most about controllers, we have been striving to create a controller that can be used with ease, and that will become the standard for the next generation. Koshiota also stated that we have not yet invented an all-purpose controller that is unlike any of the current devices. But like I said, they've always had, like, with each console generation, they've had a new controller. They've had something new with the controller, whether it's the GameCube controller with a better button layout and different size buttons, or the Wii U gamepad, which allowed the touchpad, and also just, not on the go, but two different screens to look at, kind of like the DS. And even with their handhelds, I just thought of that. With their handhelds, they've also strived to make a difference. The Game Boy SP compared to the Game Boy Advance, the Nintendo DS Lite compared to the Nintendo 3DS. I mean, there's so many differences, so many changes, and they've always made it better. Except with the Wii U, I feel like that was a step back. I feel like with the Switch, they built upon that Wii U design, and they made it way, way better. So I can't really knock them for that. I'm going to take a quick BRB, and I'm going to grab a fan, and I am going to turn that fan on because I don't feel like sweating this entire episode. I will be right back. Okay, here we are. Alright, I got a fan going now, so that should help cool things off. Once again, thanks for coming, everyone. It's been a pleasure having y'all here. If you want to be in the giveaway or a part of the conversation with me, all you gotta do is join the waiting room in my Discord, and you can get the chance to win a t-shirt, and or you can come on here and be interviewed by me live. We're not doing that yet, but that's just one thing to think about in the future. Let's see what the chat is doing. Coco says, the Switch is like the 3DS and the Wii U had a baby. No, I disagree with that, because the 3DS uses two screens. I would say that the Wii U is more or less a Wii and the 3DS had a baby, because that's using two different screens at the same time, whereas the Switch, you can really only use one screen at a time, either in handheld mode or in the station mode, whatever you want to call it. Yemmy, we are traveling home. I can't stay. Just wanted to pop in and say hello. Well, that's fine. I'm glad you joined. I appreciate you. Have a great, safe trip back. All right. What else is going on? What have I missed? You just missed the controller conversation, P2. You missed the controller conversation. We got someone in the waiting room right now. I don't know if they're in the chat. Who is Meep? Who is Meep? I actually don't know who Meep is. Meep. Is that Mr. LaCroix? I am Meep. Alright, let's get Mr. LaCroix in here. Mr. LaCroix? Mr. LaCroix?
I am the LaCroix.
What is up? You gave me a heckin' spook.
Gave you a startle.
Yeah, I was like, who's Meep? What is this Meep character? And where is he from?
Sasha went through and changed her name to Meat for the anchovies on SpongeBob.
Oh.
And so there's an infection of people changing their names to Meep in my Discord and her.
Well, that makes sense. Let's talk about the first 2 seasons of SpongeBob, Briar, because those are the only 2 seasons that matter. Am I right?
I can totally vouch for that. I agree with that 100%.
So, Briar, are you here to talk about controllers, or are you here for the giveaway?
I can talk about whatever you want me to talk about.
Well, it's up to you, my friend. Do you want to try and win a t-shirt?
I would love to try to win a t-shirt.
All right, we got our first player here, Briar LaCroix. Let's all cheer him on. The crowd is applauding right now. Briar LaCroix coming on to the channel to try and win a t-shirt and maybe talk about some more things. Let's go, Briar. Just the base rules. I have 5 questions for you. If you answer 2 out of 5 correctly, you get to win a t-shirt. You can tell me what size and which design you want, and in the DMs, of course. And I'll send it off to you free of charge on your end. On my end, it's a little pricey. Briar.
At least we live in the same country.
That's true. That is true. Although this is a UK-based t-shirt company, so those rules don't apply today. But anyways, Briar, are you ready to play Yemmy Quiz?
I'm so ready.
He's so ready. Here we go. Briar, your first question is, who is Yemmy's favorite character from Shrek?
Shrek.
That is a win! Ding! Shrek is the best character from Shrek. It's in the title. It's in the title.
They say his name almost immediately.
All right, Briar. Your second question is, which dirty montage did Yemmy use a bazooka for 90% of the video?
I don't know.
He doesn't know. The correct answer is Get Panzer Wrecked. Oh. All right, Briar, you still have a chance. You still have a chance. We have 5 questions here. You've already got 1 correct. I think you can do it.
I can get the chicken dinner.
That's right. All right, here we go. Briar, what is my dog's name?
I've heard it before, but it's not there.
Oh, no. Do you have an answer? Just a guess.
Nope.
Wild guess.
Peanut.
No, there's not Peanut.
So close.
The correct answer is Randy Boy. Randy Boy. I wonder where he is. I don't know where he is right now. All right, Briar, you're on question number 4 now. Things are getting dicey. Things are getting dicey. All right, so, Briar, what is the username of Nick, Yemmy's best friend who appears in tons of videos?
I don't know.
He doesn't know. His name is Greedy Waffles. Oof. Briar, this is your last chance.
Hey, I shined real bright for the first question, and now my shine is fading.
All right, here we go. Briar, what is Yemmy the Ferret's middle name?
The
We have a winner! Woo-hoo-hoo! Congratulations, Briar LaCroix! You have won a free t-shirt courtesy of YemmyCast and me myself, Yemmy the Ferret. How you feeling?
I feel so happy.
Feel so happy.
I
feel
shined
happy
bright in
too.
the beginning. I dove all throughout the middle, but then I came back with a diamond shine finish at the end.
All that matters is the comeback, Briar. That's all that matters. Thank you for playing, Briar, and I hope you enjoy your t-shirt. Pick out a design on the website. It's in the description of all my videos. Let me know in the DMs your size, your address, and which design you want, and I will send it off to you. Remember, no sweatshirts or hoodies. Those are the 2 things I request you do not pick, because those are a little bit more expensive. But just know that it's a premium t-shirt, not a budget t-shirt. We're going premium t-shirts with this biatch.
Yummy.
Yes.
Your link is broken.
My link is broken. Okay, hold on. I have the link here. Wait, that's Redbubble. Why do I have Redbubble on here? My link is going to be in the chat. No, it's not. Hold on. It should actually show up in the chat. Oh, yeah, it did. Actually, it says, did someone say new merch? And you can click on that link, and it takes you to the website. I guess I got to change that in my description.
There we go.
I'm a liar, Briar. So, Briar, what do you think about Nintendo's controllers? Do you have an opinion on them?
I like the Pro Controller for the Switch. If we're just starting off with the Switch, I like the Pro Controller, but the shape of the joysticks doesn't not the joysticks, the grips on them on the left and right, they just feel oddly shaped for my hands. Outside of that, it feels fine. And the Joy-Cons, I actually like playing Smash more with those than what I do any other controller. And I've heard nothing out of all of my friends, nothing but absolute issues out of the new wireless GameCube controllers they released with Smash Brothers.
Oh, really? Oh, that's not too
Yeah,
bad.
everyone I talk to of my own personal friends, they have the controller and they utilize it, but it always has a very slight lag to it, enough to really affect how well they play.
Yeah, that's too bad. That is too bad. I think, wasn't there also GameCube controllers for the Wii U as well when they released Smash Brothers for the Wii U?
I think so, but I never had a Wii U. I had a
Okay.
Wii and I straight up skipped the U.
That you're not missing anything anymore. Simply because all the big games that were on the Wii U are now on the Switch anyway. So it's like you don't even need a Wii U anymore.
I never played Skyward Sword, so I'm still waiting for them to do that. It may not be the best Zelda game out there, but it's still a Zelda game I haven't played yet, and I wanna experience that dirtiness for myself.
Right. Yeah. And it would work with the Joy-Cons because they're both motion sensor, motion control, all that stuff. They have all the buttons you need. It's a shoo-in to get on there if they'll do it. They might not do it because it was probably not a good best-selling Zelda title.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that one.
So, which controller is your favorite right now? Oh, on the spectrum of controllers, is it the mouse and keyboard, the OG? Is it the Wii? What would you say your favorite controller of all time is?
It really depends on the game, but I play with mouse and keyboard almost religiously. Outside of the new controller I bought the Duke controller. It's the last one I bought, the original. Yeah, it's a chunky boy, and I like it, but it's got some issues of itself. It's a little bit fatter than the actual original Xbox controller.
You're kidding me.
So they made it fatter intentionally. But not only that, you remember the white and the black buttons, right? That the original Xbox had?
Yeah.
Instead of being on the bottom right where the A and B button are, they put them on the top right where the Y and the B button are. And they're go on, sorry.
So it's not like a true Duke. It's like a stepbrother of the Duke.
It's a stepbrother. And another interesting thing, I'm sure you could, work with the key bindings to it, but the white and the black button are actually your left and right bumper.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so I'll be playing like Dark Souls or something, and I'll be running up to someone, and I'll go hit the Y or the B button to dodge roll, and suddenly I'm attacking them. It's like, no, please stop.
No, please. I didn't mean to do this. Hopefully this boss doesn't mind. Well, actually, you're probably dead if you accidentally hit instead of roll. I think that's the main thing of Dark Souls. You press the run button. Yeah, it's over.
But outside of the Duke controller, if we're leaving that out of here, I play with mouse and keyboard, and I love the PlayStation controllers. Everyone else is like, they love Xbox. Everyone loves Xbox, but there's just something about the PlayStation controllers that suit my hands.
Yeah, I think the redesign for the PS4 was really, really well done. And the new redesign for the PS4 controllers are even better. But the only problem I had with the original model of the PS4 controller was that the joysticks would wear out really, really fast. So that protective padding around it would wear off, and et cetera, et cetera. I like the spacing of the joysticks on the PS4 controller. A lot of people make fun of the touchpad, but I'm like, yeah, I'll use the touchpad for things. It works in some games, and some games you just ignore it and just use it as a select button. Who matters? But the redesign made the joysticks a little bit shorter, a little bit more durable, and if you don't spill ketchup on the controller, it works pretty well.
That's some sage advice. Did you know if you actually hook it up to a computer? I don't know if they've integrated the PlayStation 4 controller with PC yet, but if you use, I think it's DSX PC.
Well, you can connect the PS4 controller via Bluetooth to your computer. I've done that, and it's a little janky at first because a few buttons are out at different places, but it works pretty well. I used the PS4 controller pretty much throughout my whole Assassin's Creed Unity playthrough.
See, I need to get me a Bluetooth chip or something to put in my computer. I really want to do that. I'd love to swap my whole setup to wireless.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the PlayStation 4 controllers, that touchpad, if you use the program that allows you to integrate it with your PC, without the Bluetooth or anything like that, you can actually use the touchpad for your mouse, and you can move it along your desktop and click things with it.
Nice. That's actually kind of cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, it was like the biggest surprise to me until I found out it also works in the games too. And if your thumb presses on it, your whole camera will just whoop.
Yeah. If you're playing an RTS game, that's probably not the best thing to have happen. I meant to click one troop, but now I'm all the way on the other side of the map and I'm dying very quickly. I can't build the units I need.
Sky!
Alright, so Briar, you're a big fan of Warframe. I mean, you play it, what would you say, daily? On hours on end?
I have I think it's over 2,000 hours now. I actually have it open right now.
Ooh, mama! 2,000 hours. That is crazy. I know we went over this in the Fair Business podcast back in the day, but what makes Warframe so appealing to you personally?
To me personally, it started as it was a free game and my friend wanted me to get into it. And all the characters were really neat. The design of it was really cool. But what got to me was I was still really big into Magic the Gathering at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And what hooked me was starting as a new character, how you upgrade your Warframe and your weapons, you collect mods. And you used to be able to use mods to upgrade mods. And if you had duplicates of them, you would get that much more experience to upgrade. And so where it hooked me was the mod system, and it's like a trading card game. It's like cardboard crack to me. And so it was like, oh, you've got this one mod, but now you need this one. How do you make this weapon really good? You have to farm for this one. And it's just like collecting trading cards to make your stuff better. And that's how it really hooked me. And that's what got me started. But over the years, I think I started playing it about a year after it had launched. And seeing the story evolve from what used to be to what is now, and seeing how the developers are building the story and what mysteries they have ahead, that's what's keeping me hooked now.
So why choose Warframe over Destiny? Not only minus the part where you had to pay for Destiny right now. What's the main difference between the two games?
I skipped Destiny 1. I was one of the kids that were like, no, I don't want to play whatever's mainstream. And I still do that with like various TV shows and games and stuff like that today. I don't want to do whatever's popular.
So
and
you're
Warframe,
not a fan of a Bazinga guy, are you?
I'm trying. No, absolutely not. I was trying to think of what do you mean by Bazinga? But
what is this Bazinga?
What's a Bazinga? But no, I tried playing Destiny 2 not too long ago, and I didn't have a terrible time with it, but it's kind of like at one of those points now where the game's been out for so long, there's so many expansions, there's so much going on, the fan base is already built, and everyone's already like high level. It just feels kind of like starting the game a little too late, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
And I enjoyed what I played of it. It wasn't bad. I just couldn't keep myself with it because there was so much going on and so much to learn. And, with me, doing YouTube, having a job, being busy at home, all that stuff, I don't have the time to learn and master a whole new MMO.
Mm-hmm. I get you. It's a little bit more basic of an MMO right now in its current state. They're planning on changing it since they split from Activision. They're planning on changing the Destiny formula. And they've already kind of shown that with the next expansion coming out, which will make the base game free to play, and you'll be able to play any of the DLCs with a friend if they have the DLC already. And I think the next Destiny game will be more like a Warframe type game where there is actual MMO, things in it that actually gives players incentive to learn the rarities and learn about the game, kind of like you are with Warframe. But
Absolutely.
only time will tell. Only time will tell with that.
Yeah, when I played, the biggest issue I had was like how they have all the different damage types and they don't really explain what they are. They just have symbols beside them. And every time I found anything, I was like, what is that? I couldn't find any in-game help, so I was constantly going to the wiki, trying to figure out what did what, why it did this, what did it do to other things, how I do this, how I do that. And I feel like in a lot of MMOs anymore, you have to repeatedly do that just to learn the basics or how to get good or anything along those lines.
Exactly. Yeah. Wise words coming from Briar LaCroix. Well, hey, Briar, I hope you enjoy your t-shirt when it gets to you. And thank you so much for playing. And also, thanks for talking to me. Briar LaCroix is a great dude. He streams, and he's got a beautiful beard. So make sure you go check him out if you so desire.
Thank you very much for having me. I mean, it was a blast to be able to pop in here and talk with you and play the games and talk about the controllers and things.
Not a problem, my dude. Thank you once again, Briar. I will talk to you through. I'm going to talk to you, but you won't be able to talk to me anymore except through text. But thank you again for coming on. Briar LaCroix, everyone. Woo!
Bye, guys.
All right. Once again, that's Briar LaCroix. If you want to, you can check out his YouTube channel. Let's see what happened in the chat while I was talking to Briar. Parker Brown came in. Hello, welcome. Prime Adonixus, thank you for joining. And also New Pants. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is a live version of YemmyCast, episode number 50. We have one more t-shirt to give away. So if anyone wants to try and win that t-shirt, if you want to go into the waiting room in my Discord, there's links all over the place in my chat. You can get there and you can join the live stream. If you just want to talk about something, hell, join my waiting room. Let me know in the chat that you want to chat about this or something that I will talk about in the future, and you can come on and talk with me too. New Pants, this is the first time seeing Yemmy in the flesh. I hope it is meeting all your expectations. I'm doing pretty well today myself. Prime, didn't they try to do this with the GameCube, which I thought was a horrible controller? The GameCube controller I didn't think was too bad. For like first-person shooters, it wasn't the best thing, but I really enjoyed playing Smash Brothers and other games with the GameCube controller myself. And then Player 2 adds to our last conversation, he agrees with Briar that the pro and con about games like that is it makes it so difficult to join as a new player if you are joining like 4 seasons or metas in. Exactly. And the same thing happens on Call of Duty. If you join Call of Duty late and you miss some events, there's some guns in the game that are totally unattainable for you. Case in point, Modern Warfare Remastered. There's a whole slew of new guns they added to that game, but they're locked behind loot crates and seasons. And you can't get them anymore unless you pay tons of money. And even if you do pay money for the crates, sometimes you just don't get what you want. At least with World War II, you can buy exactly what you want. I believe they opened all the events to be able to be purchased now, but I haven't played the game in a long time, so I'm not sure about that. So don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. Anyways, let's move on to the last bit of this shareholder Q&A with Nintendo, and that is they talked about switching. They want the Switch to continue for as long as possible. They want to maintain sales over a long life cycle. The Switch, to me, seems like it is the best console that Nintendo has put out in a long time, and it's so versatile. You can play it on the go. You can hook it up to your TV and play it on the TV with the controller. You can pull out a stand, place it on your table, and play on it with the 2 Joy-Cons in your hands. It's an excellent console, and it's so versatile. It has so much potential. The game cartridges, no need for installing a game on your console. The game cartridges holds all the information, which is amazing. And I love that. I love that old school way of doing it, like an N64 cartridge or a DS cartridge. Hardly anything stored on the console itself, which, they don't have to put as much memory into the game. They don't have to beef it up as much. A Switch Mini is probably in the future, or a newer version of the Switch. But yeah, I think it's clever because it allows all generations to get involved. That is true. The Switch is versatile in that way too. Old school players have, the old school schemes. New players have motion controls and everything else along with it. So let's see what they have to say about that. So during the recent shareholder Q&A, Shuntaro Furukawa explained how the Japanese company wanted to maintain Switch sales momentum over a prolonged period of time. So let's see what he has to say. We want the Nintendo Switch business to continue for as long as possible, and to this end, we will not only release a continuous stream of exciting titles, but also work to enhance our digital content and network services like Nintendo Switch Online. By continuing to challenge the boundaries of what can be done with Nintendo Switch in different ways than the Wii, we hope to maintain sales over a long life cycle. Notice what he did there. He did not put the U after the Wii. The last console that the Nintendo liked was the Wii. The Wii U? That's gone. See ya. He also reinforced this by touching on lifetime hardware sales and continued sales of software for previous release titles. So, he goes to say that Nintendo Switch sales trended favorably in all regions during the previous term. The fiscal year ended March 2019. With hardware sales of 16.95 million units and software sales of 118.55 million copies, exceeding the results posted for the year ended March 2018. Last year saw the release of many new titles that proved to be big hits, including Super Mario Party, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in December. Combined with the continued sales of previously released titles like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Super Mario Odyssey, these titles all contributed to a steady hardware sales. In fact, the pace at which the Nintendo Switch installed base is growing is accelerating, and the business is proceeding soundly. With the planned software lineup we recently announced at E3 in the US, I believe the situation supports our expectation for further growth. And that is so true. All the releases at E3 are going to be... they perk someone's ears up. You know, whether someone really liked Panzer Dragon or not. You know, they were like, huh? Excuse me? Panzer Dragon? Luigi's Mansion 3 is a selling point for me. Like, there hasn't been like a good Luigi's Mansion game since the original OG. And I'm so excited for the floors of terror that is Luigi's Mansion 3. Lots of other games coming out. Breath of the Wild 2 was a huge, like, whoa, that's coming out. I was still hoping for like a new 3D open world platformer Mario game, like a Odyssey 2 or something like that. We didn't get that, but that's okay. I can wait a little bit longer on that. I'm still trying to get all those moons from Mario Odyssey as well, so you know that might take a little while. But they seem to be all in on the Switch. The Wii U was pretty much a failure in all aspects. Like I was saying, the controller stunk, the games weren't as good, and even the games that were good didn't have a big enough player base to make them best sellers. But as soon as you release a Wii U game on the Switch, boom, it instantly sells like hotcakes. Captain Toad? Who even cared about Captain Toad until it was on the Switch? I know there's some people out there who are like Captain Toad fanboys. I'm sorry. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze didn't get the player base that it needed, and now that it's on the Switch, hell yeah, it's got a huge player base. They brought Super Mario Party back, and it's a reboot, apparently, of the series. It's just everything about the Switch has been meshing so well, except for the online service. They really need to put more time and effort into the online service. Now that we're paying for it, even though it's a small amount of money compared to other services, even though we're paying for it, or now that we're paying for it, it needs to definitely be boosted. It needs to have better servers, better response time, better input lag, stuff like that. It's because everything about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has in the online aspect is pretty bad unless you're doing a 1v1. Mario Maker 2 online is abysmal if you're playing with tons of people. And these are just facts. These are truths. These are truths. Hey, Player One Start, welcome to YemmyCast number 50. Player One Start says it will most likely be the 3D world from the Wii U porter to the Switch for the next Mario. New Super Mario Bros. U, Mario Maker already ported, only one more left. I would love that. Mario 3D Land is an underrated game. I'm not sure about the second one, but I played the original one, and that one was so much fun. I would really like to see that come to the Switch. I think it's prime time for it too, since Mario Maker 2 has 3D world in it. There's it's right there. Just I think this is generating a lot of hype for 3D world, not hype, but interest in 3D world. And if they release 3D world in the near future, I think it will sell. That being said, a lot of people see 3D World as a mediocre game if you read reviews and people's thoughts on it as well. A lot of people, they're like, yeah, it's good, but, it's not as good, etc., etc. Me personally, like I said, I like the first one. I thought the first one was great. It was a breath of fresh air in the 2D spectrum of Mario. And I didn't play the second one. That's the one thing I said. I didn't play the second one, but whatever. Yeah, if anyone has any more comments about that, I will gladly read them off. If you want to, you can join the giveaway. There's one more shirt being given away. Briar LaCroix already won the first t-shirt. He's got a t-shirt. He's going home with that. So there's one more t-shirt to give away. If you want to, you can join the waiting room in my Discord if you want to try and win a t-shirt. Rules and restrictions do apply. Next, instead of going straight into a... what were we talking about? Into the next news article, I have something to open. That I think that you guys will kind of find funny. I found this at the $5 store. Yes, there's a store that sells things for $5 or less here. And I found the Blu-ray limited edition copy of Zoolander. There were so many of these, and it comes with his bandana and hair. That's kind of funny. So let's open up this baby on camera. Let's move our camera down a little bit so you can see more of my gorgeous body. All right, let's open this bitch up. I'm excited. It got a little bent. I don't know how it got bent, but things happen. And it was only $5. What do you expect? I'm pretty sure these used to be like $20 back in the day. What a random item. I know. So essentially what we have the Steelbook, steel case edition, and then also here's the hair in there. Let's look at this $5 item of the week. Yes. So there's the front there, Ben Stiller, and there's a quote on the back from him. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more to life than being really, really ridiculously good looking, and that's from Derek Zoolander. If you guys don't remember this movie, Zoolander #1 is amazing. Will Ferrell's in it when he was good. Ben Stiller, of course, is in it. It's a hilarious movie. It still holds up to this day. Zoolander 2, on the other hand, not so much. Let's see what's inside this bitch, though. Okay, we got the disc, and we got something else here. Free movie tickets to Zoolander #2. You can save $8. Wow! There you go, guys. Whoever wants that code, type that in right now, and you can win a free ticket to Zoolander. Here we go. Here's a real giveaway for you guys. If you guys want this movie digitally, I'm giving away the code right there. You can type that into voodoo.com. If you have a thing there, you can type that in, and you can get Zoolander for free, courtesy of YemmyCast. Here's the disc. Not too bad, not too shabby. It's just blue. Abadee-abadai. There you go. So whoever wants to redeem that code, I will not be redeeming it, of course, myself. But if you want to, you can redeem that code. Thank you, Zoolander. Let's look at this hair. Let's look at this hair. Let's open this up. Okay. So this has probably been in here since, like, 2008. Let's see. A choking hazard. No copyright, though. No copyright, though. This is not for babies. It says that right on the front there. Let's open this up. There. It's on the other side. On the other side. Here we go. Oh, man. This is actually kind of disgusting. Wait a second. Oh, okay. It's like... it's not really a headband. You just tie it around your head, and then you get the Ben Stiller hair. Pretty freaking exciting. Let's see. Do I remember how to put a bandana on? Yummy question of the week. Boo, boo, boo. Oh, what's up, guys? It's me, Ben Stiller here. Actually, I'm not going to wear this the entire time. So, it works, kinda, but not really. It doesn't really work. It doesn't work that well. But it's funny. It's funny for sure. I don't want to mess my own hair up. Ooh. Got a little tickle in my throat. Alright, so that's our first opening of today. Later, we're going to be opening up a entire pack of the Speed Duel Yugi decks. We're still looking for that Blue Eyes fusion card. We pulled a nice card in the last episode of Call of Duty 3, Revisit of Call of Duty 3. It was actually this card right here on the front. It was actually that card, and that's a nice pull. But we're going to do that later, because no one wants to do two openings in a row. Remember, guys, the giveaway is still open. If you want to join the giveaway, you can right now if you want to. But we're going to move on to our next topic. I'm going to do a quick BRB once again. I'm sorry, I have to get a drink of water. So I will be right back, guys, right back. Alright, we are back. I got my patent Shrek glass for the live stream. Welcome, a retro fellow, to the YemmyCast number 50. Number 50. Retro. Thanks for joining, bud. Biggie fellow. He's here. Whew. I drink a little bit too much there. Briar says, I have 3 original Blue Eyes hidden away somewhere. That's actually really valuable to me, personally. Once again, thanks to Briar for being on the stream. He was amazing. He's such a cutie. If you want to be just like Briar and come onto the stream, there is a waiting room in my Discord. You can either come in for the giveaway, or if you just want to talk about a topic. Our next topic is Luigi's Mansion 3. We know how many floors are in Luigi's Mansion 3 now. Wow, that's pretty impressive. There we go.
That's a lot of damage.
Is it though? 10 out of 10 would go into the waiting room again. So if anyone wants to join the giveaway still, we are still giving away one more t-shirt. That could be Fellow, that could be Player 2, that could be Callus, that could be anyone. Anyone. It doesn't matter who you are. If you join the waiting room, you can get on the stream and you can talk to me personally. I'm talking to anyone and everyone who wants to talk to me about a certain topic, if they feel like it. Let's talk about Luigi's Mansion 3 right now. And if someone joins the waiting room, they will be invited on, of course. So we finally know how many floors are going to be in Luigi's Mansion 3. And the number is 17. There's going to be 17 floors of terror. Kind of like the Tower of Terror, which is now like a Guardians of the Galaxy thing at Disney. So, this comes from an interview conducted by GameSpot. Supervisor Yoshi Hito Ikebata and producer Kensuke Tanabe were asked about the possibility of adding more content to the game later on, and the magic number was revealed. And here's what they said. Ikebata said, right now there are 17 floors in single player. Tanabe said, because like you said, it's a hotel structure with multiple floors, I think it would have been possible to add even more floors. But I think the hardest part of that is not necessarily the act of adding floors, but it's like the story is done, so by adding more floors, how are we going to expand that aspect? Because I want to experience completing the whole level, the whole hotel, and just feel satisfied that it's done. Whew, having a little trouble there. Adding on new stuff is not really something that gives us that. So, is there a possibility of DLC for this game? Sure, of course there is. There's a possibility of DLC with every single game. Fellow says he's still in bed. Well, you don't have to come on camera at least. You could just talk on your phone to me. But anyways, so 17 floors doesn't seem like a lot at first glance. But then you think about it, how big these floors could possibly be, and then you go, okay, maybe that is enough content. I don't think they want to put so many floors in that the game gets monotonous. I think each floor is going to have to do with a special ability or using multiple abilities together, and I don't think you start from like floor 1 and go to the top. I think it's more one of those things where it's like you get trapped in the middle, and you have to go down, you have to go up, etc., 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 trying to find Mario and his friends. And they also revealed the cover for it, which is Luigi's Mansion 3, and it has the Gooigi at the top and Luigi at the bottom, which is a nice looking looking box art. And they also never did add a subtitle to Luigi's Mansion 3. It's just called Luigi's Mansion 3, which I'm fine with. I am perfectly fine with. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that this needs a monkey ear attached to it? I don't think so. So yeah, Luigi's Mansion 3 is coming out. I think they didn't actually put a reveal date for a release date. It's just 2019 is the tentative release date. With games like, Last of Us Part 2 coming soon and Cyberpunk 2077, they might want to slam this into that good between spot. So anyways, that is Luigi's Mansion 3 news. I wanted to add that in because Luigi's Mansion 3 is one of my most anticipated games this year. Hopefully it does come out this year. If it doesn't, sure, there's other games to play. But I'm really excited for this. I haven't played a Luigi's Mansion game that was good since the original one, the OG. So I'm really, really looking forward to this. Jawohl. It's actually vodka, not water. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so let's move on to Niantic teases Team Rocket for Pokemon Go with a real-life hot air balloon. If you don't remember from the anime, Team Rocket's balloon is a Meowth, and it's just a Meowth head. It's a decapitated Meowth.
Did you kiss your mother with that mouth?
Yeah, no. So the latest, so data miners found that there's a potential for Team Rocket and the Shadow Pokemon to appear in Pokemon Go. And since then, the developer has teased the iconic evildoers through its AR photo mode and artwork. But the latest stunt is the biggest tease so far. During the Pokemon Go Festival in Dortmund, Germany, jawohl! An event hosted by Niantic, which has drawn in players from all over the world, a hot air balloon featuring Team Rocket's letter R logo was spotted, most likely acting as a nod to Meowth-shaped balloon that Jesse and James in the franchise uses. Excuse me. Eurogamer also reports that players in attendance were encouraged to gather for an event photo when it flew overhead. So as you see, Team Rocket Girl right there. And then there's the balloon there. It's a black balloon with the red letter R. And it floated over the event. So what does this all mean? It probably means that Team Rocket is coming soon to a Pokemon Go near you. Me personally, I've never played Pokemon Go. So if this is exciting news to you guys, congratulations. You're getting something new to the game. Pokemon Go's been going strong for a while. Whenever I go to my downtown area, there's always people gathered in one spot, and that one spot is a Pokemon lure. There's always a group of people there looking for Pokemon, and it's kind of funny. But yeah, Pokemon Go Rocket League tease. Or it's just a nod to the anime. It could just be a nod to, like, hey, Team Rocket's a thing. That would be kind of shitty, though. Oh, he zoomed in even more. Oh, look at the high resolution on that bitch. Can we zoom even more on this? No, okay. All right. So that's that. Anyone have any comments, questions, or concerns? No? Okay. Let's go to the other Pokemon related news. The Pokemon Company is officially releasing a line of bubble teas this summer in Japan only. Do you guys like bubble teas? I don't even know what a bubble tea is. So there's going to be 6 different teas to select from, pricing from 540 yen to about 756 yen, which is about $5 US dollars. And the description says Eevee milk bubble tea, plenty of Pikachu melon soda bubble tea, Bulbasaur Macta bubble tea, Pikachu bubble mango smoothie bubble tea, plenty of Pikachu rainbow soda bubble tea, and Mew watermelon smoothie bubble tea. Ooh, okay. So the Eevee one, the milk bubble tea, it has a picture of Eevee on it. It's brown and black kind of mixed together at the top there, and then it's more of a brownish color, just like Eevee is. Pokemon's still trying to make Eevee a poster child for the series. Me personally, I am not a fan of Eevee in the slightest, but that's just a personal opinion. Next up, we have the Pikachu Melon Soda, which is a green and dark green colored soda tea, and it just has multiple Pikachus on the front, and they look like the older version of Pikachu. Not like the fat version, but like the older version, like the 90s version. Next up, we have the Bulbasaur Macta tea, which is like a light greenish color, kind of looks like puke, but it has Bulbasaur smiling on the front, and he's ready to fuck.
And you kiss your mother with that mouth?
Next up, we have the Plenty of Pikachu Rainbow Soda, which has white on the top and like a mixture of colors at the bottom. I don't think it worked out exactly the way they wanted it to, but looks interesting. Has the same Pikachu design on the front with the multiple Pikachus. One of them showing its butthole, ready to dance. And then lastly, we had the Mew Watermelon Smoothie, which has Mew on the front, looking a little suggestive. And it's a kind of like a reddish color, more like a pinkish because Mew is pink. And it has a bunch of bubbles on top. Lots of bubbles on top. If you live in Japan, you'll be able to quench your thirst from July 17th to the end of September. There'll also be special pop-up stores selling these teas opposite Tokyo's Pokemon Cafe. Not too shabby. Maybe they'll bring them to the US eventually. I highly doubt it, though, because I don't even know what bubble tea is. The Bulbasaur ready to fuck. Bubble tea. Yeah, they're going to change the marketing right now. I'm not sure. Oh, this is the mango smoothie one at the top here. I didn't notice that. This one just has Pikachu with a yellow soda behind it. And it has the, like, kind of chunks of fruit on the top, maybe? You think so? Not too bad. This one just has one Pikachu. One Pikachu dashing towards the butthole of the other Pikachu. That's the thing right there. Is this joke going too far? All right, next up. Do we have a... Yes, we have more Pokemon news. Oh, man, where's Vex Exist? She's a huge Pokemon fan. Excuse me while I take a drink. The U.S. Pokemon Center store has introduced a Psyduck Bewildered collection. And this is actually in the U.S. store. And I actually bought something from this collection already. I already bought something from this collection. If you can guess what it is, I will give you 10,000 Ferret Biscuits right now. But so far, there is a hoodie. There's a pin set. There's a Psyduck little like figure. And also there's a backpack. And also don't forget the t-shirt, which P2 has correctly said that I bought, and I did. So, biscuits add player 2. Whoop, spell that right. 10,000 biscuits. There you go. Spend those wherever you want. I thought the t-shirt was hilarious. I love that t-shirt. I like Psyduck. Psyduck's my favorite Pokemon. Psyduck is my favorite Pokemon, if you did not know that. I know a lot of people are like, what about Ferret? What about Pikachu? What about Fuck Me in the Asahoo? No, I don't care. I don't care. Can I redeem them for bubble tea? No. I almost got the plushie. The plushie was only like $10, and I was like, that's not too bad. But the shirt was $40, and I was like, okay, that's enough for me. So the U.S. Pokemon Center has introduced a new line of Psyduck merch with hoodies, t-shirts, backpacks, and more. As you can probably imagine, they all feature Psyduck as in its usual confused state, easily making each Poke product at least 10 times better than it would have been without. That's a little bit of a personal statement from this website. Guten Tag, Almighty Tachanka. How are you today? The Pokemon Center only ships to the continental U.S., Alaska, Hawaii, and Puerto Rico, but if you're lucky enough to live in any of these areas, you can go ahead and order your favorite products right now. They range from $10 to about $54 for the hoodie. And they have right here the Psyduck III. There you go. What do you guys think of this collection? I think it's a really nice looking collection. Psyduck is an underrated Pokemon for sure. The backpack's really cool, but I think the t-shirt looks the best out of all of them. How are you doing, Almighty Tachanka? How are you doing? You can get it at the Pokemon Center in the U.S., the U.S. Pokemon Center. They're available now. I already ordered one myself. Don't rate Psyduck, to be honest. I never evolved Psyduck to, like, what is it, Psy King or whatever like that. I don't even remember what it's called. I would lose so hardcore. YUS, is there a Canadian one? I'm not sure if there is there probably is a different one for Canada. Gold Duck. Why is he gold when he's blue, huh? He should be called Blue Duck or Aqua Duck or Fizzy Bubbly Iced Tea Duck. Just saying. We have Callus in the waiting room right now. Callus, do you want to join right now? If you are here in the chat, let me know. You are mute. Your mic is muted there, so I don't want to like add you in and then you be like not doing anything. I don't see him in the chat right now. If he does show up, someone do an exclamation point oof if he responds. If I'm in the middle of something, and he says maybe. Well, let's do an exclamation point oof anyways. Everyone in the chat right now, do exclamation point oof. Let's get an oof montage going. The oof mania. Oof mania. Let's go. There we go. It only lets you do push to talk. Well, let's see what Callus has to say. let's move on over to YemmyCast. Callus from Game Consolers, welcome to YemmyCast, a video game podcast. How are you doing today, my broski? I knew this would happen. His mic is still muted.
Hear me?
There he is. Callus, are you there?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear the birds in the background too. It's a lovely sound.
Yes, I am outside right now.
You're outside.
I apologize if the voice quality is horrible.
Actually, it doesn't sound that bad at all. It doesn't sound bad at all. Probably, it actually sounds a lot better than when you were on the Fair Business podcast, to be honest with you.
Okay. Well, that's weird.
How are you doing today, Callus? How are the outdoor chores going?
I'm still going. I'm trying to kind of like finish them quick because it is about to start raining here. So.
In the old Floridian weather, you can never predict it, can you? So are you here to comment about the Psyduck merch, or are you here to try and win a T-shirt?
I would like to win the T-shirt. I mean, I wish you could ask me the same exact questions that you asked the previous person because I knew most of them.
Well, let's see what we got here. Ooh, I almost showed the answers there on screen. Callus from Game Consolers, he hasn't done a lot on YouTube lately, but he does like a Mario Maker. He smashed the world record for my Mario Maker 2 level. It was
That's right.
it was incredible. Fellow tried but failed to get the world record there.
I'm like absolutely hooked on getting world records. It's so much fun.
Is that your new drug? I want a new drug.
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Almighty Tachanka says, "Are you in the desert changing kangaroos or koalas?"
Gotta go with koalas.
Koalas. All right. Now, they're easier to catch. They're usually sleeping during the day. You just kind of go up behind them, snap their neck. Easy 1-2.
Right.
Let's snake eater this ass. All right. So, Callus, are you ready to possibly win a T-shirt?
Not really, but let's do it anyways.
All right. First question of the day. Which live stream, what game was it where the live stream was named Unlimited Power?
Oh, man. Ooh. I don't think I watched that one.
It's a VR game?
You said a VR game?
Yes, sir.
Then I have no idea.
No, all right. That is Skyrim VR. It was one of the first episodes, and I grabbed lightning on both controllers, and I shocked everyone. That's right, every single person.
That's fun.
All right, next up. Callus, you should know this one.
Pressure's on.
Yemmy got a win in which Battle Royale game?
That would be Tetris 99.
Oof. Callus. It's
No?
H1Z1.
Ah.
Oh, you're 0-2 right now, but you still have 3 more questions to go. If you get 2 questions correct, you will win a T-shirt. The pressure's on,
I am
though.
sweating right now.
All right, this one might tickle your fancy. What is Yemmy's all-time favorite game? I'll give you a hint. It's not Snake Eater.
All-time favorite game. I feel like I should know this one.
You should.
And it's wouldn't happen to be Shrek 2 by any chance, would it?
No. Is that your final answer, Callus?
No. I'm gonna go, I don't know, Borderlands?
Ah, sorry, Callus. The correct answer is Banjo-Kazooie 64.
Oh, of course.
Oh my god. You still have one more chance to get a question correct, and you can stay in the game. All right. Here we go. What is Yemmy the Ferret's YouTube band name?
The YouTube band name.
Yes, sir.
Space Ferret?
That's SoundCloud. Oh. The answer I was looking for was Stepping on Bees. Oh.
Oh.
I'm sorry,
other
Callus.
band.
The official YouTube
Womp
band
womp.
is stepping on bees. Callus, thanks for playing, though. You fought valiantly. It's probably the heat. It's probably right. It's probably the heat outside, right? You're in that
Probably,
hot
yeah.
Australian weather. Kangaroos are chasing you. You can't think correctly.
Yeah, I'm also like simultaneously doing gardening work, so.
Well, I'm sure the flowers are going to look as beautiful as your heart.
Oh, thanks.
Callus, what do you think of the Psyduck Bewildered collection on the Pokemon store right now? Isn't it fantastic?
I honestly have absolutely no interest in it.
What Pokemon would you be interested in seeing on a t-shirt or in plushie form?
So, probably Mr. Mime.
Mr. Mime. Did you like him in Detective Pikachu? Is that a...
I haven't seen that movie yet, actually.
Oh, you haven't seen it yet. All right.
Nope.
Well, he is
Yeah, I
in
haven't
Detective
been a
Pikachu.
Pokemon fan in a while, so.
Well, I really haven't been into it since the original movie and the original 2 seasons of the anime and stuff like that.
Yeah,
me
same here.
personally. Yeah, so I mean, Psyduck was my favorite duck from the original Pokemon. My original favorite Pokemon was Voltorb, to be honest with you guys. Which everyone's gonna be like,
Voltorb?
Voltorb?
What?
The one that looks like a Pokeball and he just explodes. I used to love that
Oh,
Pokemon.
that one, yeah.
And he literally just commits not live, and he's gone forever, which is interesting.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Well, Callus, did you play the Ghostbusters video game from a few years ago? The one that was technically Ghostbusters 3?
No, I got a chance to play that one.
All right, so you can't comment on the next news story either. Well, Callus, it was nice having you on, but we're gonna have to move
nice
on.
to be here.
Yeah, it was nice talking to you. Good luck with the rest of your gardening. I hope it doesn't exhaust you too hardcore. And make sure you have a nice smoothie afterwards to rebuild your strength.
I sure will.
All right, Callus. Have
Yeah,
a
we
nice
can share it.
rest of your day. I look forward to talking to you more in the chat.
Later.
All right, and there he goes. Callus walking out. Unfortunately, he's walking out a loser. But he has a lifetime of memories being on YemmyCast, a video game podcast. Cheers to you, Callus. All right, so next up, if no one else wants to join the waiting room, we're going to talk about... Oh, I forked that up. Okay, we're going to talk about the Ghostbusters video game remaster, and the biggest reggie, it's going to be a GameStop exclusive in the United States, and I think that means it's going to be an EB Games exclusive in the other parts of the world. So, following the listing last week, it's been officially confirmed that the physical copy of Ghostbusters the Video Game Remaster will be exclusive to GameStop in the United States, priced at $30, and pre-orders are now open on the website. This is a remastered version of the original video game that is technically, like I said to Callus, Ghostbusters 3. It has all the original voice actors from the movies, characters from the movies in this game. Bill Murray's there, Dan Aykroyd, the other guys. They're all here, and they did voices for the game, and it's so incredibly good. It's such a great game. It's literally a continuation of the story for Ghostbusters. No, Ghostbusters 2 wasn't my favorite movie, but it's still a good movie, and this is a great game. This is a great game, way better than the Ghostbusters reboot, way better than the game that went along with the Ghostbusters reboot. Harold Ramis as well, that is true. Yes, Harold Ramis is in there. Rest his soul. He is in there as well. And it's such a great game. If you guys haven't played it, I would suggest looking it up and getting this remastered version. I don't know how different the graphics look compared to the original one. I don't think that it's like such a raise in quality that it's like, oh, my eyes are melting. But it is a very, very good game. I played it on my old channel back in the day, and I had so much fun playing through it. I might do it again. Before the game comes out, or maybe I'll do it for the game. But great game. It got high praises from myself and a lot of people. And just the fact that it has all the original people who are a part of Ghostbusters in it doing the voices for the characters, that's a selling point right there for you guys. It's crazy that this game is being remastered. You would think that it would have been remastered, well, maybe not a while ago, but maybe towards when Ghostbusters originally was being rebooted. But whatever. It's good. It's coming, and it is here. All right, we're going to move to the next one. If no one else has anything to say about that, I don't have anything else to say about it. I'm just happy that it's coming. I am not happy that it's a GameStop exclusive, though. What did I miss? Coco, you missed Callus being on the podcast, and he tried to win a t-shirt. Hit or miss?
I guess they never miss, huh?
All right, so we have more plushie news. Psyduck to Mario Maker. There are 2 Mario Maker 2 plushies out and available now to pre-order. If you've been loving Mario Maker 2 as much as we have, you'll find yourself needing these adorable Mario Maker plush toys. From the manufacturer Senai Boki, these 2 delights are both now available to order from Amazon Japan, and international shipping is available. They sadly don't release until October, so the wait could be a little bit while before you get your Mario-themed goodies. They're both priced at about 2,530 yen, which is about 18 pounds and about $23 before shipping, and the link is right there as well. Luigi looks fine. Look at him. Ooh, look at those thighs. Look at that thigh gap. Whoo! Here's a part of the collection that they have, I think. The larger set of plush toys, which also includes a question mark block and bricks, have been spotted as well. This right here and this right here, the Koopa Troopa and the Bullet Bill and the Bomb are found in claw grab machines. I already have the Bullet Bill. I've been trying to get the Koopa Troopa and the Bomb. I just can't do it. I'm not good enough to do it. I got the Bullet Bill though. It's downstairs on my mantle. I think it's downstairs. Yeah, it's downstairs on my mantle. But yeah, the box looks really cool, and it looks like it has like a pull out thing, and this thing does as well. It looks like it has a pull out. The bricks has a question mark in the middle, and there's 2 brick blocks on the ends, and it looks like it's just storage. And then Mario and Luigi are there with their helmets and their gear on, and they look ready to fuck, my boys.
Boo! You stink!
All right, get that was a bad joke. You didn't have to go that far. All right, anyone want to comment about the Mario Maker 2 plushies? If you want to, just let me know. I will be moving on right away, though, because this is another one of those things that's like, you know, it's a quickie. It's a quickie. We're going to move on to another news article. Remember, guys, if you want to join the giveaway and or the discussion, join the waiting room chat in my Discord. In my Discord, there is a waiting room chat, and I can pull you over into the Discord. That is right. You can be here for the party. Let's see. We've been going for about 2 hours and 30 minutes. So before we move on to the next news, the next set of news, we're gonna quickly open up a few packs of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So guys, don't leave. Oh my gosh, everyone! Look who's joined the party. Where is he? Look who's here. Who's here? Hello, Randall. How are you doing today, bud? Randy boy, come here. Look at all my trash on the floor. Come here, Randy. Come here, Bubby. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh my gosh, yeah, you gotta stretch. Stretch. Come here. Come here, buddy. Let me move Zoolander. Come here. Come here. Come here, yes. Hello, Randy boy, Randy boy, Randy boy. Hello, Randy. What a good boy. What a good boy he is. There he is. He loves his scratches. Loves his scritchy scrooches. Have you been a good boy today? Yes, you have. You were barking a little bit in the morning, but that's okay, because you're a dog. He's still there. All right, let's go. Let's move on. I know no one wants to move on. Everyone's like, Randy, you gotta stay. You gotta stay, Randy. There he is. But we're gonna be opening up. Do you want to help me open this, Randy? No? Okay. We're gonna move on. We're gonna open up. I think there's 4 booster packs per box, and we're gonna open up all 4 of these packs at the same time. And we are looking for a very specific card. It's on the back here. It is the Blue Eyes Fusion card. That's the one card we don't have in the set. Can I win Randy instead? No, you cannot. Alright, so empty case here. Throw that away. Throw it on the floor. We got 4 packs here. Hey, Mr. Predicto. Will I find my Blue Eyes? Woo! Okay, I'm excited now. So what I'm going to do is we're going to open up each pack. We're going to sift through the garbage cards that I don't need anymore. And we are going to we're going to look at all of the garbage cards first, and we're going to put the rare card, which is on the back. We're going to put that card face down on my desk. So now we only have the regular cards in the deck. 50% of the time works all the time. Right, there you go. Let's open up the second one. Throw more garbage on the floor. Peter can kiss my ass as usual. We're going to put that down. The last card on there is down, and we're going to put the rest of the cards here. Next pack. I'm excited. Mr. Predicto is right 50% of the time. Let's open this bitch up. Boom. Throw more garbage on the floor. Take the bottom card and put it down there. That's our rare. As I said 3 times now. And finally, we have one more card in this pack. Yemmy plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes, I do. I've been doing the card pack openings. There's going to be a new episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Rebuilding my deck. Next Tuesday, we're opening up the Yugi decks. And the Pegasus one. So we're going to take the Ultra Rare, put it on the back there. So now we only have the garbage cards right here. He ignored my question. What's the question, P2? I don't think I saw it. Sorry, I didn't see your question. It was probably during the whole Randy debacle. I didn't ignore anyone's question. All right, so let's see what we got here. So we got Mystic Horseman. Oh, good, a Wasteland. I want more Wastelands. I need more Wastelands. I need more. Magical Ghost with the big titties. Look at those big titties. Conscription, not a bad card. Allows you to take a monster card off the top of your opponent's deck. If it's not a monster card, it goes right to their hand. Sir, do you know you're a dog? The dog's reaction. Woo-woo. Hey, we got an Amazon Spy. Not a great card. Not a great card. Queen's Knight. Just a basic card there, used for a fusion. Block attack. You can block someone's attack for a turn. Buster Blader. I have more than these than I have toes. Common Charity. This is actually a new card that I haven't got yet. Okay. Common Charity. Draw 2 cards, then banish 1 normal monster from your hand. Or, if you have none, send your entire hand to the graveyard. That's not a bad card. Not a bad card. Armored Zombie. Magicians Unite. Nothing special there. I have 15 of those. Magical Ghost again with the big titties. And I think this is our last normal card. This is the Great Mammoth of Gold Fiend. Okay, so now we should be getting into the rares. No. Wasteland. Possessed Dark Soul. Okay, we're not doing too well. And we got a King's Knight. That's the last card. So we didn't get any ultra rares except for this one, the King's Knight. This one is actually a pretty decent card. I've only gotten one other one of this one. When this card is normal summoned while you control Queen's Knight, you can special summon 1 Jack's Knight from your deck. Perfect combo to bring out the fusion card, which is the main card that's in this series. We did not get our Blue Eyes, though. We did not get our Blue Eyes fusion card, which is unfortunate, but, you know, there's always next time. I have tons of more packs of these, and I open at least 1 pack every episode. Alright, so hopefully that didn't turn too many people away. Remember, if you want to join the conversation, just join the waiting room. Let's go ahead and go back to device defaults. If you're listening to the audio-only version of this, it is going to be late, of course, and you will not get the Yu-Gi-Oh! Pack opening, which is a rip. Okay. I'm not turned away, I'm turned on. Alright, so, Callus has been in the waiting room. He must have forgotten to exit. Alright, so we're going to talk about Days Gone. The second free DLC challenge is available now. Days Gone is a mediocre experience, okay? It's the first mediocre experience that Sony has put out in a long, long time. It's a Sony exclusive game. And the campaign is just... It's just so mediocre. It's written so that you know exactly what's around the corner. Fellow is exactly 20,000 years old. But Days Gone, the main character Deacon's fine. He has a nice story to him, but the story that revolves around him is so predictable that from the beginning of the game, you kind of know how it's going to end. You know a few things. I'm not going to give anything away because there are some people who are like, they haven't played it yet, which, you know, is like, okay, I understand why you haven't played it yet. Price drops will come. But there's so many things that are like, oh, of course this person's actually alive the whole time. Oh, of course this person's turned evil. Oh, of course this guy backstabs you. You know, all that stuff. But let's talk about this new challenge mode. I haven't gotten around to playing the other challenge mode, but this one includes bandits. You're going to fight wave after wave of marauders. Let me move my microphone a little bit closer. So hold out as long as possible by utilizing stealth and the weapons dropped by your enemies in Survive. This is a really interesting concept. Woo! Okay, that's a little loud. So essentially what you're doing is you're surviving against wave and wave of enemies, and you don't start with, I think you start with like one weapon, or in stealth, and you can do stealth mode, you can do combat, you can horde mode, but the new mode is the challenge mode with just bandits. I haven't tried the bike challenges or the horde challenges yet, but I am looking forward to doing that. I'm glad that they're updating the game and stuff like that, and that, you know, things are happening with this game, because to be honest with you, at its core, it's a good game. It is. But they've just dropped the ball with a lot of things in this game. So if you want to, that is available the download for free right now. It's free DLC. And yeah, so that might automatically download for it. Automatically started downloading for me, but I had to pause it because I wanted to play Battlefield Online. So, you know, whatever. Days Gone, like I said, mediocre. If you're looking for a good zombie experience, you might find something here. But it is a... It's a little iffy. It's a little iffy. A lot of cool things happen in it, though. Like, they explain how the freakers are made and stuff like that. How if the certain people lived certain ways, it turned them into different things. Kind of like Left 4 Dead, but it has more information to it. I tell you, if you're looking for a good zombie game, you could nowhere else to turn but World War Z. Nowhere else to turn but World War Z. They already released one free pack, and now they're updating the game again, and they're adding an extreme difficulty mode. I should have gone during Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, you definitely want to talk. I'm sure there might be something in here that you'll be interested in. So the new upgrade is called the new update is called the Six Skulls update, and essentially what it does is it makes the game's zombie hordes an even greater threat, and there are some seemingly worthy rewards to be had if you make it through alive. Beating a single chapter on this new extreme difficulty mode will unlock a new melee weapon called the Wakizashi, and beating every chapter that makes up all episodes will give you the MK110 sniper rifle. Thanks to its unique perks, this is the gun that hardcore players will surely yearn for. Saber Interactive also teased another update coming at the end of the month dubbed the Big Update. This will include multiple weapon variants, character skins and accessories, and a weekly challenge mode with difficulty multipliers. Don't think of it as Destiny 2, please. Don't think of it as... World War Z is a fantastic game. It's really, really good. It's a little bit short right now. There's only about 4 campaigns to do, and each one has about 4 to 5 levels in it. But they added a few new things already, like a new gun, a new zombie type, and a new level in one of the campaigns. I'm guessing the big update is going to bring us a whole new campaign. Let's look at this. What's going on here? So... the zombies are actually really smart in this game. The hordes, they try and build themselves up and stuff like that. The areas you fight in are really well done. There's a lot of things that you can like purchase to help out. Like there's a mortar at one point and stuff like that. There's a lot of fun and fantastic guns to pick up as well. Disney with zombies. There is actually a Disney map in Left 4 Dead that I played on my old channel. Actually, I think it's one of the early videos on this channel. It's Left 4 Disney or something like that. Looks like there's a new gun, and I haven't seen like anything new as in like zombies, but it looks like they can take a few more hits maybe, or maybe there's more. There's more zombies. The nice thing about World War Z is, oh, there's the weapon you get. It looks like a katana. A katana. Her sword traps the souls of the people she kills. Looks like that's the new sniper rifle. Kind of looks like a Call of Duty weapon, like the RS-10 or something like that. There's how the zombies kind of pile up. This gun, I don't remember that gun, the sniper rifle there. But yeah, there you go. So that looks pretty cool. Gonna definitely be looking at that. What? Disney with zombies? Yeah. Let's take a break from news real quickly. I know we just did take a break. Let's look at one of my older videos on the channel. What do you guys think? This is a video that not a lot of people will actually flock to for the aim for the head with katana. This is katana. I also have a really, really, really old video that I want to get to as well. which is from my old channel. I didn't put that at the right angle. There we go. Where is it at? It's going to be one of the first ones here. Left 4 Dead playlist. And we're going to be looking at Left 4 My Little Pony. Copyright myself. There we go. I can earn my own money. I don't think I actually did anything
Hello,
like...
it's Jarge.
Oh, here we go.
Just a little disclaimer before the video begins on our latest Left 4 Dead adventure.
Okay, so this is just me literally just saying, if you're a pony person, we don't actually hate you.
This is all
Excuse me.
My Little Pony characters. Oh, here we go.
What's the name of that
Do
one?
they stand up or do they walk on all four?
All right, we're gonna skip the first part here. It's a lot of me just making fun of the different mods. Where's all my bronies at?
Ponies and strings.
I don't know, you tell me.
Drowning ponies?
Oh, who should I be? I should be,
It's not very loud, is it? I've tried turning it up. It's
Who
not very
am
loud.
I?
You're Pinkie Pie.
Oh.
And Nick is applesauce or whatever.
Nick is
Apple
applesauce.
Yum.
Okay, let's skip ahead. There's some major points in this. Oh, here it is. Okay. Here we go. I remember making these, and I put a lot of work into them with the limited materials that I had. So this was actually made with Movie Maker, and I was using OBS software on my old computer, so it's all grainy as shit. And this was my original channel's content for a little while.
Oh my god, the shotgun shells are
Don't you just
appearing
love
out
that
of
shotgun
nowhere.
shells come out of nowhere and plant themselves into the shotgun? That's amazing.
That's scary.
This is Coldstream, you're right.
Free ice cream.
So everyone goes into the bunker, and I get trapped by a smoker.
You guys fucked me. You fucked me good.
Hard.
You got me good. Look at this.
Oh, Squard.
It wasn't my fault. You guys left before the door was all the way open. I guess that's what I get for using pony mods.
That's what I get for using pony mods.
Hey.
R.I.P. Squad.
What'd you say?
R.I.P.
What'd you say after that?
Squad.
You said squad.
William Fancy Son.
Oh, Phil William Fancy Son. Do you like?
It's
his,
really quiet for some reason.
No,
Unibrow?
don't finish that sentence.
You like his unibrow? Want to nibble on his
Not what you meant.
unibrow?
Actually,
Who can say? Okay, let's see. Anything else in this that's worth a shit?
we only did it for the
This right here, maybe. You definitely come out of your shell from then. Oh, thank you. You'll see,
car that you can shoot.
actually, we're gonna open up a video here.
Playing with you guys no more.
I think it's... Did I not put it on my...
Hey, what the hell? It just caught me in midair. It's pulling me into the fire. Ah! Oh no! Oh no!
What is going on? That was kind of funny, not gonna lie.
Yeah, Nick's laughing at my death. Yes, this is it. Okay. Alright, so that's that. Okay. If you want to watch that full video, you can. I just wanted to kind of quickly show what the channel was about. But let's move on to the old days. Do you guys want to see High School Yemmy? High School Yemmy is here. There he is. Look at me. That's me in high school. Let's move it over a little bit. There's me in high school. And I used to have a series on my old channel where I just talked in front of the camera about nothing. Literally about nothing. Unshaven. Kind of skinnier, I guess. Aviators look pretty good. Not gonna lie. Let's go ahead and watch this. Let's see if I can boost the audio a little bit. It's already at 100. That's my Halo gun.
Welcome to Josh's Opinion. Today I'm going to be talking about the most serious subject I have ever talked about. Halo.
Halo.
The game, the video game, yeah. the thing that every kid just loves. Well, not really, because it's an M-rated game and they cannot buy it. So their parents have to buy it. But yes, well, you know, this game,
I think this video is about
it's
5
about
minutes long.
some souped up steroid freak who goes and kills
Y'all look exactly the same. I don't
lots
think
of
so.
things, including humans, aliens, and
I do a really good job of describing the game.
insects that take over people's bodies. Now, I was just kidding about the serious thing. Yeah, that was a joke. You're supposed to laugh at that when I took off my glasses and yeah. But you know, Halo. You know, I play it. I admit I play it a little bit. You know, just when you're bored, you know, you just feel like you want to kill something, so you go and kill some aliens who are
I'm wearing a
generated.
a Pirates of the
Not like
Caribbean
really
shirt.
killing
I was
people,
really
so,
into
you
that
know,
back in high
hey,
school.
why don't I just do it in a video game? But yes, this game is particularly very it's very bloody and gory and action packed. You know, you
Nice
just kinda
sci-fi
get
horror
hooked on
movies.
it
Yeah,
for
The
a
Thing
little
is really
bit,
good.
But, you know, the basic storyline of this game is that it's set in the future, right? And you got
This is
this
so
you're a
embarrassing.
super soldier guy named Master Chief. Where did they get that name from? I'm not going to discuss that because it would get way too in depth. But yes, they got this guy called the Master
That joke
Chief.
went nowhere.
You're him, and you know you are in a ship, and you're being attacked, and you found this big huge ring thing, and so you're all like fighting because the Covenant, which are the
If we
aliens,
went to high school, me
not
and
the
Yummy were
counterfeit.
boys.
No, that's fake
Maybe.
stuff. The Covenant, and they attack the ship, and you have to blast out of there, and you land on the ring, and you fight for a few.
There's a lot
weeks,
of there's a lot of
pretty much just killing
choreography in this
everything,
one.
except for your marine buddies. You gotta save the captain of the ship, even though the ship is destroyed. He got captured somehow. We don't know. But yeah, so you're on the ring, and you know you go through this one level that's really
What year was
creepy.
this? This
And you find
was I was in high school from like
that,
2006 to
apparently the ring
2011,
holds
I think,
ring
or was it like 2007,
holds
2011?
insect
This was
things that take
in
over
the summer
people's
between
bodies.
2007 and
Where did they come up with
2008.
that? Don't ask me. But yes,
That's when I
they're
originally
called the
started
Flood.
my other YouTube channel.
No, not like flood, but flood. Yeah. Apparently they can
Lovely.
only take over human bodies, and the big muscular
someone came
Covenant people who are the, you know, you don't know, but yeah.
Do you guys
But,
want to keep listening to this? Because
Yes, so you
I'm
have to
done with
fight
it.
through both aliens
Vote now.
and insect things as you go through the levels, and you try to destroy Halo, but you can't, so then you go back to the ship, and the ship that's crash landed on the ring, and you decide
forgot
to
my
blow up the engines
things.
on it so it makes a ripple, and then the ring just kind of breaks apart and crumbles, and
You were 6? Yeah, no, this was
End of
2007,
story. You're
2008.
sitting there in a ship that's really small with hardly any fuel, and you're just sitting
You're
there,
old as fuck now.
and you take off your helmet. The Master Chief takes off his helmet, but it zooms out too far so you can't see his face. But yes, the game's long and not too challenging.
Well, if you play it on
but,
heroic or
yeah.
legendary,
So the Master Chief,
past
he's some
Yemmy.
steroid freak. You know, he's got this armor stuff.
that's the name
He's
of the video.
really how would you put it?
Steroid pumped freak.
I don't even know. He's just really, you know, he could probably beat up Moby Dick with his one hand tied behind his back and one foot in his mouth while being attacked by ninjas, which are tiny ninjas.
Ninjas.
That's how good he is. He can also fly. No, he can't. I'm just making that up. But you know, the game itself, you know, it's fun to play. Especially
I should
the
make more
multiplayer.
videos like
That's
this.
when the swearing comes in, because people just love to type out swear words on their computer because it's a game, you freak. Which that guy is probably some fat guy who's depressed in his house like this, and he's probably like, Hey, what are you doing? You know. But yeah. He, you know, it's fun though because I like to kill them, and then after they're dead, you throw a grenade at their body and they. Anyways, yeah, but you know.
I'm over
You know,
it.
people who play it, they like it or
It's
they
almost
hate it.
done.
There's a big scale about that, and yeah. But you know, for all you people who are like, oh yeah, people who play Halo have no life. Well, you're mostly right, but you know, you kind of are right. You are right. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I do have a life though. Now I gotta go kill a rapid weasel.
Okay, I forgot about that. Now I gotta go kill a rabid weasel. Man, I was making weasel jokes even back in the day. Wow, that's amazing. If you guys want to watch another one, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 other ones we can watch a little bit later. I don't want to do 2 up in a row. There's Pickup Lines. There's Operation Mustard. Hack Black. I'm not sure what that one is. And then also Super Manny, which is the first episode of the series. So you guys can dwell on that if you would like. Are we going to get back to it? Probably not. We're probably going to skip it. Let's get back into the news. Konami can't explain why PlayStation Plus PES 2019 was swapped. PES 2019 Pro Evolution Soccer 2019 was supposed to be the PlayStation Plus game for this month, but they swapped it out for Detroit Become Human and the special edition that comes with another game as well. So they, some people reached out to Konami for a comment, and they said that it was solely Sony's decision. This decision was made by Sony, and so please make an inquiry to Sony. Okay, said one. So another representative said that I cannot really tell you what happened because I just found out today in the morning when I opened my laptop. I can't really explain. So obviously, PlayStation was just responding to backlash, and yeah, they may have angered Konami. Does anyone here even play PES, Pro Evolution Soccer? I've never even played the game. I've added it to my library because it was PlayStation Plus, of course. But, you know, whatever. What did fellow say? 99. Oh, yeah, we're almost there. We're almost there to 100 quotes. But yeah, Konami, they didn't have any say in this, obviously. So it wasn't like PlayStation reached out to them and was like, hey, we're going to change this. But, you know, they decided not to. If anyone wants to talk about PES versus FIFA or something like that, go ahead into the waiting room. I'll take you up on that. I'll take your calls. Bulbasaur is looking ready to get fucked. There we go. 100 quotes. Woo! That's right. And now we're going to open up a giveaway for 100,000 ferret biscuits. You heard me right. 100,000. So that's an extra 0 at the end of 10,000. We're going to reset. And we're going to open that bad boy up. Type in ! Raffle to earn the points. Welcome, Late to the Fallout. Thank you so much for joining the stream. We've been going for a while now. We still have one more t-shirt to give away. And we're looking to do that. Anyone who wants to chat with me can join the waiting room in my Discord. Discord link is in the chat. And you can talk to me personally just about a topic like PES being swapped out from PlayStation Plus. Or you can try and join the giveaway. I've been doing good. I accidentally broke my phone yesterday, which sucks. Which sucks a lot. But yeah, what do you guys think about this? They swapped it out without even letting Konami know. Obviously, Detroit Become Human is owned by Quantic Dreams, which was acquired by another company. And, you know, they're going to be releasing the game on multiple platforms now. But this seems like a final nod to Quantic Dreams to... Maybe Detroit Become Human was supposed to be the next game. That was next month's game. And they were like, let's just swap them around. Who knows? Who knows if PES will be back? I don't know. But yeah, PES, Player 2 says, FIFA is better than PES, but everything else is better than FIFA. All right. So yeah, you sprained your ankle the other day. It hurts. Oh, sorry to hear that. Late to the fallout. Hopefully that heals pretty fast. I was able to get a new phone yesterday right away. It was such a stressful event. I got the newest version of the phone that I had. So it's a Moto Z4 instead of a Z3. It's not bad. The touchscreen, sometimes the fingerprint reader doesn't work. So like, oh, it worked that time. Of course it worked that time when I was showing it off. But most of the time it doesn't work. So yeah. Hey, what do you guys say we go ahead and record a video for Twitter saying that we're still out there, we're still live? How about that? We're pulling a retro fellow here. Hold on. Here we go. Oh, I didn't mean to take a picture. Jesus, I don't want that shit. What is up, Ferret Nation? We are still live trying to give away a t-shirt. There's still one more t-shirt to win, so make sure you join a Rooney real quick-a-Rooney, because it might go super quickly. I will see you here. We're going for over 2 hours now. Oh! There we go. We'll put that onto the Twitterverse. I'm pulling a fellow today. Usually I don't do that. But we've been going for a long time. We're almost 2 hours in, and we still have one more shirt to give away? Damn, bro. Damn. Cue Careless Whisper. All right, let's see what the next thing is. Stranger Things 3 is turning Fortnite upside down in a crossover event. Oh boy, who here likes Fortnite? It's a super good game. So, it's 4th of July weekend, which means two things. It's Independence Day, and it's also the arrival of Stranger Things Season 3. It seems the folks over at Epic Games are excited for the new season as well, and is currently hosting a crossover event with the hit Netflix show in Fortnite. Strange, upside-down-esque portals have started to appear in the Mega Malls area of the map, and stepping inside will teleport you around the location. As you can see in the above video from IGN, the portals seem to give access to some hidden or hard-to-reach loot. It's not the biggest crossover the game has ever seen, but it's pretty cool nonetheless. Would you rather have Thanos or this? I don't know. Seems to be the way to promote nowadays. That is most certainly true. A lot of games, movies, stuff like that. John Wick, Thanos, and Stranger Things now is getting into the Fortnite hype. I don't like the new Fortnite season much. I haven't played Fortnite in a while now. I played a little bit with P2 and a few people doing the prop hunt. But other than that, I haven't actually gone into Fortnite. It's on my computer now, which is a feat in itself. I haven't watched Stranger Things. I tried watching the first season. I got through the first episode. I didn't like how the first episode ended. I was a little bit like... I didn't like how it ended, and I was like, I don't know if I want to watch the rest of this. Fortnite, of course, major game, Battle Royale, all that crap. And now Stranger Things is a part of that crap. Have you guys seen all the Funko Pops out now for everything? Stranger Things is a big one. It's a big one. Not afraid, just didn't like the ending. I didn't like how they killed off the one guy. I don't have much to say about this. Is there any Fortnite nerd out there who wants to comment on this? Go ahead, but I personally, I don't find any enjoyment in Fortnite. I call it Fartnite for a reason. But yeah, not too bad, not too bad. I love prop hunt mode. LF had a lot of fun with it. Yeah, prop hunt mode was really fun in this. It was probably a better version of prop hunt than I've played in a while. So yeah. Let's see. Next up, we have the final Assassin's Creed Odyssey DLC is going to launch later this month, and it's called Judgment of Atlantis. I haven't played the DLC yet, but I'm really, really enjoying Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I've been kind of taking it in strides lately. So Ubisoft has confirmed that the next episode of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, the Fate of Atlantis DLC saga, will arrive later this month, titled Judgment of Atlantis. This will be the third and final installment, and the very last slice of DLC included in the game season pass. Supposedly, it'll wrap up the story of the Eagle Bearer, so hopefully you can expect some memorable moments. The Fate of Atlantis previous episode was called Torment of Hades, and the first episode was called Fields of Elysium. Judgment is going to launch the 16th of July, which is about 2 weeks away. Not too bad, not too bad. I'm really enjoying Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I like it more than Origins. I thought Origins was great. I thought it was a nice fresh breath of fresh air in the Assassin's Creed games. And Odyssey has really shown me what Assassin's Creed can be. The game's a little bit more open-ended. There's a lot more story elements to it. And you can climb literally anything. It makes no sense whatsoever, but you can climb no matter what. You can climb anything. Statues, buildings, monuments, mountains, anything that you can think of. The combat in the game is really nice. They changed it up a little bit, so it's a little bit different from from Origins. And I like the character better in this game. Even though the voice acting isn't on point 100% of the time, it's still a good game. I still enjoy the game. And I think that if you pick this game up, you'll enjoy it too if you're a fan of Assassin's Creed. And I haven't played the DLC yet, of course. I didn't buy the Season Pass or anything like that. So, of course, I'm not like into the game that much to get the Season Pass yet. But I am looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to the next Assassin's Creed game. I'm hoping that it's going to be a Viking theme like it's been predicted. But it wasn't shown off at E3. There was another game shown off called like Gods and Monsters, which is by the same developer. But it's a totally different style, etc., etc. So we'll see what happens to the Assassin's Creed series. Odyssey sold really, really well. Assassin's Creed Odyssey sold really well. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're just waiting and building another game behind the scenes right now. Yearly games aren't always going to be 100% quality, but Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Origins were released really close together, and they're both exceptionally good games. And there's totally different from the rest of the series. Syndicate went a little bit too far. There was a grappling gun in it. There was all this stuff in it, even though it was still an okay game. The train sucked, and the grappling gun was OP. The Origins and Odyssey are still great games, and I recommend you pick them up if they're on sale. I'm guessing they're going to announce the next Assassin's Creed game next year at E3 or later this year for a early 2020 release, but we shall see. All right, y'all, it's the last bit of news today. Cyberpunk 2077 is going to join forces with a Swedish rock band to make original music for the game. Chippin' is now available on Spotify. Search the song and you should find it. Chippin' In. Okay. And that's by the band Samurai. Is that what it's called? Samurai? Parentheses, Refused. So, CD Projekt Red has joined forces with the Swedish rock band Refused. Okay, so it's Refused in order to create original music for Cyberpunk. So maybe the band is called Samurai in the game, but the band is actually called Refused. Utilizing the band's musical style, the developer wants to bring in-universe rock group Samurai to life. That's the band that Johnny Silverhand, Keanu Reeves' character, was a frontman of. Okay. We got our first taste of the original music during the cinematic E3 trailer. The song that you can hear right at the end is called Chippin' In, and CD Projekt Red has released the whole thing via YouTube and Spotify now. They came out and said cooperation with the acclaimed Swedish punk rock formation involved writing, recording, and producing an EP featuring the greatest hits of Samurai with a creative direction provided by CG Projekt Red composer team headed by Markin. I don't even want to say that name. Tracks born from the partnership include ones both heavily inspired by the original source material as well as original tracks created by the band exclusively on Cyberpunk 2077. Refused vocalist Dennis Lichtenstein sounds pretty hyped about the opportunity as well, saying, like us, Samurai is a group of rebels? Okay, Yemmy, turn on the brain. Albeit in a different time and place. Working together with CG Projekt Red, writing music and song lyrics for Cyberpunk's Chrome rock icon was fun, but also very different in a creative sense. It was an unexpected challenge that turned out to be right up our alley and really got us going. The songs turned out great, and the game looks insane. Jesus, can I just talk, please? Whew. So what do you guys think about this? Using a real-life band to make a fake band in the game. I think that's a great idea. It's combining two different musical styles, two great musical minds, and boom. Rumor has it, the longer Yemmy talks, the less he can read. That is so true. This is a great idea. And I think I want to hear a snippet of the song. I want to hear a snippet of the song. Okay, that's good. That is good. That is good. I only played a few seconds. Only a few seconds. So no copyright. Can't copyright me. That one part that I heard, that sounds good. That sounds like something right up my alley. Something like a pup or something like that. They're a Swedish band. I'm going to look them up on Spotify later today. Or maybe right now. I don't know. I don't want to recommend them yet, though. Refused are decent, says player 2. It's less than 30 seconds you can't get copyright striked for. That's the US law, at least. Aerosmith did it, so why not? Yeah, really, Aerosmith did do it. So yeah, that's really cool. Samurai is a nice little band in the game, so hopefully that'll blossom into something good for the band. That's it for the news today. Wow, we did all the news in about 2 hours. This is not how it normally goes, but we did all the news today. There is still one T-shirt to give away. That is right, one T-shirt to give away. If you want that opportunity, get into the waiting room right now. It is your last chance, everyone. Your last chance to get in the waiting room, talk to me on the podcast, and possibly win a T-shirt. They are premium T-shirts, the best out there. Premium T-shirts. They come straight from the UK. P2 knits them with his own hands. If Fellow loses, yes, of course you can go P2. If you want to get in there first, you can always swipe that as well. Don't swipe left though. Swipe right for player 2. All right, we're gonna go full screen. What is up, everybody? It is I, Yemmy the Ferret here. Someone join and win a ferret fur T-shirt. That is not correct. That is not correct, my good sir. So yeah, let me pull up my notepad here with my questions on it, and let's get a Richard Finnu into YemmyCast talk room. Oh my God, there he is. He's walking through the Slenderman forest right now. So that sounded exactly like the Slenderman forest crunching sound, did it not? Let's see if he's ready now. A Richo Villo, welcome to YemmyCast, a video game podcast.
Okay, dude, okay. I'm on my phone right now, and it's so weird to push the talk on this.
Oh, you have to push the talk on your phone?
Yeah.
This
is so weird. What's going on, dude? This is gonna be a shit show. I'm so dead right now. Holy crap!
I was just saying to everyone in the live stream, when you originally came on, it sounded like the Slenderman forest crunching sounds. And I was like, uh-oh, fellow's looking for some... Yeah, woo-woo. We're looking for some pages with some drawings on it in the forest.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yes. Fellow.
Oh, hell yes.
Do you want to talk about Halo?
I love Halo so much. I absolutely love Halo. It's the best. Halo's one of the best series of all time.
Do you agree that people who play Halo have no life?
Honestly, I mean... Maybe back in the day, because there was such a more dedicated community to it. But now people who play Halo are probably just Call of Duty fanboy, like, oh, Halo, oh, I'm cool now.
Oh, I love Halo.
Oh, I love Halo. I can sprint now. Oh, and zoom in. Oh my gosh.
It's well known that Halo ODST is your favorite Halo game.
Dude, Halo 3 ODST, dude, is literally... Dude, I can't wait until Halo Master Chief Collection comes on to PC, dude. It's gonna be so sick, dude. It's gonna be so sick.
But
it's gonna be so good.
What is the worst Halo game?
The worst Halo game is definitely Halo 5.
Halo 5?
Halo 5.
That's the first one, or the second one that was on the Xbox One, right?
That's, well, technically, I mean, Halo Master Chief Collection is kind of like a remaster on the Xbox One, right? So technically, Halo 5 is the first OG game on the Xbox One.
Okay.
And it's not Halo, man. It's not Halo, dude. I didn't get these tingles, these feels in my veins, in my Biggie Cheese veins. Okay, I didn't get these feels when I played it. All I got was, wow, this is very underwhelming. It's very underwhelming.
So is it worse? Is it worse or better than Halo 6 though?
What do you Halo 6? Well, it's
Halo 6.
What do you mean Halo 6? I mean, you drugs? It's not even out yet.
I thought there's two Halo games on the Xbox One though, right?
No. It's Halo Master Chief Collection, right? Which is not really a Halo game. It's kind of just like the Halo bundle Master Chief stuff thing.
I'm thinking of something else then.
No. Halo Infinity is Halo 6 technically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There
Five is shit. 5's absolutely crap. It's in the freaking bargain bin at every store now. It's shit.
Do you have any hopes for Halo 6? The official Halo 6?
Yes, I do. I think companies learn from experience, right? And this is the first.
We would hope so.
Yeah, I know. Sonic team, I'm looking at you. All right. Dude, so Halo 5, so crap. And then for Halo Infinite, the devs were like, yo, I think we've learned that we're going to go traditional Halo. You guys like the old style, old school kind of stuff, and that's what everyone likes. So hopefully they put their money where their schnauzer is, so we can get some quality Halo action. But right now it's pretty shit, pretty crap.
What did you
Stop
think of the
playing.
What did you think of the cinematic trailer from E3?
Very, very,
Safe?
very vague.
It's vague.
I say vague, very vague. I don't know what happened. The story, like Halo 5. Last time I figured, I forgot. I kind of forgot how it ended because it was so
Me too.
not memorable.
I remember punching a guy in the face or something like that. And,
Oh yeah. You fought that guy. What a stupid plot. What a stupid plot. What? What a stupid plot. Don't even get me started on that crap. So
Would you
dumb.
rather have 343 Guilty Spark as the main villain?
Dude, that at least he was like good though. I think that was pretty good, dude. It's like he was a friend, and then out of nowhere he just freaking kills Sergeant Johnson, which was a big loss. Which is a
big F,
big
biggie
loss.
F.
You kidding me, dude? That was a biggie loss. Kidding me right now, dude? That was sick. That was
What
like
if Sergeant
loss.
Johnson comes back as the leader of the Flood? Like he gets.
Dude, that would be pretty. That'd be pretty cool. I'd take that, dude. Then I'd say, hey man,
twist.
that's a pretty good game. That'd be a pretty
Yeah.
twisty. It'd be pretty twisting on the story.
Let me ask you this right now before we get to the giveaway. Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna fuck it up so bad. Yep.
What is the worst position in the human centipede? Just ask.
So is Schnitzel in it? Is Schnitzel in the front, the back?
It all depends where Schnitzel is. I can't eat rocks, Schnitzel. Come on.
It depends. It really depends who the other participants say you can't eat rocks.
Let's say it's Schnitzel in the front, right? So you're literally eating rock shit, right? That's all I can say. Let's say Master Chief is in the middle because he's the only one who could probably eat rocks. And then on the end would be the actor who plays Venom. No, Brendan Fraser. Brendan Fraser's on the end.
Brendan Fraser was the end. So it's either eat rocks, eat Master Chief's shit, or have eat rocks and shit into someone else's mouth. Honestly, I feel like the last person is the worst because by that point you are getting. So of course, when you eat food, it goes into your stomach acid and you decompose it, right? So that goes through 2 decomposition states. So that must be very bad.
Yeah,
very
bad. Biggie bad.
So I'd say biggie bad. Don't be on the if you find yourself wanting to participate in a human centipede. I don't know when you would find yourself doing that, but just make sure you don't pick the end. Make sure you pick the front.
Don't pick the end. They're wise words from Fellow. Quote him on that.
Rada, boys. Don't pick the end.
All right, Fellow. Are you ready to become the next player in the Yemmy quiz?
I streamed for 9 hours last night. I'm very much dead. Let's go, boys. I'm so dead. Let's do this. I'm so ready.
Go. All right, so we're gonna start off with something a little bit easy. All right.
Holy shit! I'm so
scared. Who was the first person to be on the Ferret Business podcast?
Dude. I knew you were gonna ask this. It was Canes, right? Was it Canes?
Yes, that is a ding ding ding.
Boys,
dude, number 1.
I knew you were gonna ask that too. I freaking knew it, but I didn't even look at it. I was like, I know who it is. All right, let's go, boys. Let's go.
There you go. All right,
go, boys.
You got one right.
One right.
And can you get the second one correct?
Probably not. Let's go, boys.
In Left for My Little Pony.
Oh my gosh.
What did Yemmy whisper that creeped people out? It was in the video we watched.
Dude. I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm gonna take a hard
gonna take the loss on that
one.
All right.
I really don't know.
What was whispered was applesauce.
Oh, I thought that was a freaking character name.
The character's name is Applejack. Come on. Come on. You're insulting the brony community.
I'm not a brony.
All right. Phil, you're 1 for 1.
All right.
You're 1 for 1 right now.
1-1. All right.
Here's your next question.
Yeah. Yes.
This might be easy. It might be hard depending on what you know. What you know.
Jeez. Oh shit. Okay.
So, what was Yemmy's Halloween avatar last year?
Oh, last year. Oh, it Shrek, right? Shrek.
What's the
Shrek?
specific? What was the specific name? Like this year, it's Yemmy Jones for Indiana Jones for summer.
Oh, dude. I don't know. It probably has Yemmy in there somewhere. Yemmy the ogre.
We have a winner!
Oh no way!
We have an absolute beast winning a t-shirt here.
I'm an absolute freaking savage, boys.
Biggie fellow gets the biggie win.
Biggie fellow. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and give this one. Can you ship overseas?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
t-shirt. The t-shirt company is in the UK.
I'm feeling nice today. I want to give this one to P2. I think he deserves this.
Oh wow! We're
P2,
gonna give P2 a t-shirt.
Yeah, I'm giving this one to P2.
How would I do this? How would I do this? Because you're so generous. I'm gonna give you a t-shirt.
I'm so generous. No,
and I'm gonna give P2 a t-shirt.
You're gonna give both of us t-shirts.
I will give you guys both a t-shirt.
No way, dude. Because I was saying, P2 has been very supportive to you and very supportive to me lately. So I think this man sincerely deserves a collab t-shirt support right there. That was my thought process.
So yeah, if you want to DM me on Twitter or Discord, your size, your address, and which shirt design you want, the t-shirt site, I will put it in the oh, that's not the right one. It's in the chat somewhere. It's in here somewhere.
Yeah. Dude, so can I have the other questions? I'm really curious what the other questions were now.
Well, I'll have P2 get on and answer some questions. How about that?
Yeah. Do that. Let's go, boys. I'm freaking tired of this shit. And I still won the motherfucking t-shirt, boys.
You won the t-shirt.
Let's go.
There you go. There's the link there. Fellow, thank you for coming on, talking Halo, and giving away. You gave away 2 t-shirts here. You gave away 2 t-shirts.
You absolutely stud of a ferret. I will talk to you later, bud. I'll talk to you in chat. Let me
See you later.
Switch apps real quick.
Let's get P2 on. P2, are you ready to answer some questions? On YemmyCast Live, we'll talk to P2 here. This will be the end of the show. If P2 wants to come on and answer some ferret questions, he's been getting 5 out of 5 correct the entire time, right? I'm pretty sure. He's in the chat right now. The Welshman from the Welsh land. It's Player 2. Welcome to YemmyCast Live, episode number 50.
Hello. Oh my god, what a fantastic guy is Fellow. And Yemmy, you are far too generous, man. Thank you so much.
Player 2, let's talk a little bit about our new series coming to the channel.
Yes.
Next week, Friday, 2 p.m. Or is it 3? 3 p.m. I don't remember anymore. We are starting the P2 and Yemmy collab podcast called Player 2 and Yemmy's Power Hour.
Hell yeah.
Boom. It's a great experience for both of us because we talk for hours on end no matter what. So
yeah,
we go ahead, we talk for an hour, and at that hour mark, the podcast ends. That's it. It's over. Done.
So you could literally, we could be having like a sentence where Yemmy's just about to explain like his favorite person in the world ever, and it could cut off, and that's it. You never ever find out.
I could be like, P2 is such a, and then it cuts off. And you never know what I was about to say.
Yep.
So yeah, that's going to be the new series coming to the channel. P2 and Yemmy Power Hour. Merch will be coming. I haven't uploaded it yet, but merch will be coming for that. Just the logo probably, and maybe our 2 avatars doing a little high five. Who knows? We'll see.
Very nice.
But it went extremely well. Hardly any hiccups. We talked for an hour straight about just anything. It was we have a start point, which was, spoiler alert, Spyro the Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked for so long. We went through so many different things. I'm not going to give away what's exactly in the podcast right now, but we talked through so many things. I mean, it was crazy, and we could have kept going after that. I had more things to talk about. You had more things to talk about, and that hour mark came, and I was like, boom.
That's it. The elevator lift doors shut, and that's it. On to another level. But what's really good about it as well is because we've come up with 20 sort of starting points to begin with, but obviously every episode that happens, we then begin to lose obviously discussion points. So for those of you who watch them and you think I'd love to see what these two sort of chat about, let us know as well, because it's random what we decide on. So exactly. It's a really cool aspect. So yeah.
The wheel of wheeling decides our fate.
Yep.
The wheel of power. The power wheel of hour.
That's the best one yet.
So, P2, the Welshland has probably one of the greatest flags to grace this planet. It
Yes,
has
sir.
a freaking dragon on it.
That's correct.
How proud are you to be of Wales descent?
I am very proud. I must admit though, when I was growing up, I didn't enjoy it as much because of my accent. I didn't really sort of notice it in a way, but when you sort of meet people, say from America or just from different valleys and stuff like that, your accent is massively like Welshified then, so you sound like this, and you start to accentuate on all the words, and then people can hardly understand the words you say in. So yeah, it kind of gets annoying, but
it's like they're speaking Welsh, but they're speaking English.
Wenglish we call it. So as we've gotten older, I appreciate it more because the country's just beautiful. So yeah.
Tell me, what's the best Welsh toast you've ever had?
Oh, you're such a dick. For those of you that don't know, the Welsh delicacy is essentially cheese on toast. It's like when you've got homework, it's like 6 p.m. on a Sunday, it's due Monday morning, you've texted your friends, they're not responding to you, so you're like, crap, and what's in the cupboards? And that's all we had available. So yeah, it's it's so bad.
What was the story you said on the Fair Business? You were like, yeah, all the countries were putting in their delicacies, and we forgot. So we were like, just cheese on toast.
yeah, totally.
Whew. All right, P2. Do you wanna play the game of Yemmy quiz?
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
And you've already won a T-shirt. Compliments of the fantastic retro fellow.
And yourself.
And myself, yes. And
so yes, I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
We'll see if you actually were gonna get 5 out of 5. We'll go 5 for 5. How about
that?
Well,
I got 5 on Briar's questions, and then I got 3 on Callus's, and then obviously fellow only needed 3. So I put loads of pressure
3
here.
3. Yeah, there you go. All right, does P2 know his stuff?
Oh,
let's find out. All right, we're gonna start off a little bit easy. Okay, this is the question that I gave you last time, but player 2. What is a naked shotgun?
Oh my god, I can't even remember this. Fellow, no, I don't. No idea. I can't remember. I don't know. I'm gonna have to pass.
All right. A naked shotgun. It was one of my Call of Duty World War II montages where I used a shotgun without incendiary bullets because everyone and their mother was using incendiary bullets, so I called it a naked shotgun. All right, P2, we're going into the next one. All right. This was another question that I gave you last time as well.
Yay.
Can you do better?
No.
According to Yemmy's quote, what is his spirit animal?
Oh my god. This is what I was talking about, fellow. This is literally what I was talking about, right? Briar guessed what's the name of my dog, and I'm getting this. Like... I can see like half of the quote. This is so irritating.
I'll give you a hint. It's an Overwatch character.
Oh no idea then.
All right, the correct answer is Roadhog.
Oh!
And the quote is, "Roadhog is my spirit animal." All right, fine. We'll go back.
It's always going to be. No, it's just going to be those questions where as soon as you say it, I'm just like, well, I hate myself.
Yeah. All right, you're 0 for 2, Mr. 2.
Shh.
Okay, so next up, what episode of the Fair Business Podcast had the infamous P2 Love Guru segment?
Oh my sweet Jesus. Right. So if I remember,
I just need the name. I don't need the actual number.
Oh, all right, okay. So I was thinking of the number because I remember it was like Kane's.
I'll give you bonus points if you do the number too.
I'm trying. All right, then let me try and think then, because I remember you had episode 0 to explain everything. Kane's was 1. Then you had like Chongus Dongus in there as well. Then I remember that Joyful Death was 1. I remember that. Where was I then? I couldn't have been much, like, what, 20 something? All right, come on now. Come on. Just think. Is there a time limit?
No. I mean, you can ramble on for as long as you need to.
Right. I gotta think, because there's, what's the name of that? Dakota and family, I think, were before me as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then, was Vex just after me? Or was it just before?
I believe Vex was after you.
It was like one after me, though, wasn't it?
Yes.
Jesus Christ, right. I remember Twiggy the Tree being there.
He was number 3.
When was your special?
Which special? There's a few.
Like, the one that I did.
That was in the 20s.
Oh, shit. Oh, crap. Let me think. I was there in the 80 days, so I'm going to go like 10.
Well, P2, I'm asking for the P2 Love Guru segment, and that was actually around episode number 50. And it was the P2 1 hour special.
Oh, no!
You were a part of it, and you got the question wrong.
What? Oh, good God.
Well, you're 0 for 3, but you still have 2
I
more
could still
questions.
win, right?
You could still win, technically. All right. Here's an easy one for you. All right.
You said that about the last 3.
What animal would Yemmy be if it wasn't a ferret?
Oh. Guys, I'm a fraud. I don't even know who I'm speaking to right now. Isn't it like a bear or something? Does that count? No, I'm gonna pass, dude.
Starts with an H. H. H.
A H.
Not an
Is
ogre.
it? A ogre.
Yeah.
Let me think. The only animal I can think that begins with a H is a hippo.
Wow. Okay. P2 reveals his true colors. It's actually a hyena because they laugh so much, and they were amazing characters in Lion King. That was in both of my Q&A segments, actually.
I'm just gonna no. That's what I said. It just sounded like hippo.
Yeah. Well, P2, you lost, but you did win. But we'll give you one more chance to at least get one question correct.
Okay.
Can you do it?
No.
All right, P2. This is from another question list that I gave you. Back when we first did this.
Oh, okay.
Which diss track has the line, "You are kind of like Rapunzel, but instead of letting your hair down, you just let everyone down"?
That was the only line that really upset me. All the others, I was like, I could deal with that. You sound like the Queen of England who's forgotten where the toilet is. And then you said that to me. I was like, whoa! That was the diss track against me.
Yes, that was the P2 diss track, part of his P2 Returns multi-diss track video, which is still an instant classic on the channel.
Everyone did so well on that. Really, really good. Really awesome work.
It is true. All right, well, P2, you've done yourself a little bit of an oof. Can we get an exclamation point oof in the chat, please? From
this is what I was saying, though. It was like, I could guarantee that some people would be getting like questions like, what's Yemmy's middle name? And then I'm getting like, oh, so in this podcast, out of like the 400 podcasts I've done, what minute on the 97th podcast do I say a word incorrectly? And I need to know what the word I was trying to say and the correct word.
Well, hey, thanks for playing, P2.
Thank you. Just say a massive fan of you, although the questions do not prove it. And that this 50th podcast has been super entertaining, really, really good, and keep up the good work, my dude.
Well, hey, the same to you, pretty much. I mean, you've always been an inspiration to me on YouTube, whether it's the quirky Welsh puns or the card pack openings. Yes. I always got respect for my boy P2. We've been friends for a long time now. Good friends. Good enough friends that we're friends on Facebook. That's how good of friends we are.
Real life Facebook friends.
So from the bottom of my ferret heart, thank you so much for being a friend and being with me through good times, bad times, and doing the P2 Power Hour with me. It really,
thank you.
It really means the world to me. You know, you're such a great friend to me, and I appreciate everything that you've done for me. To be honest with you. So,
well, it's the same for me, dude. Don't ever second guess that. Okay.
Gotcha, mate. Gotcha. which T-shirt are you planning on getting, P2, or cap if you're gonna get a cap? Baseball one? Baseball lawn?
The baseball, please. Yes.
All right. Just send me in a
Ferret
DM.
Nation.
The
Okay.
size and all that, and I'll get you the baseball one. I've never sent out a baseball one before, so that's
Thank you very much.
Alrighty, my dude. Have a great rest of your day. I will definitely be talking to you later.
You will.
And thanks for coming on the podcast, Mike.
Thank you, man.
See ya. There he goes. P2 is gone. Too soon. But hey, thanks everyone for showing up to YemmyCast episode number 50. Here's all the t-shirts that Briar and Fellow and P2 get to choose from. We have a good assortment here. The newest one, Yemmy the Ferret Human. My human logo with Yemmy the Ferret at the bottom of it. Very nice. Watermelon t-shirt on point. We also have hoodies here, t-shirts, and the baseball shirt as well. Bada bing, bada boom. Biggie t-shirts. The one right here, YemmyCast. We also have Ferret Nation shirts as well. And then finally, the one that I was just talking about. So thank you so much, everyone, for coming around. It was a pleasure doing this with you guys. From the bottom of my ferret heart, it is always a pleasure doing YemmyCasts with everyone, doing them every week, 2 times a week. It's a little stressful at times, but we get it done. And I hope I'm putting out quality entertainment for you guys, quality news entertainment. If you're listening to the audio-only version of this podcast, I will be releasing it on the same day. But it's going to be late. So be patient. It might even be Monday that it comes out because it is a lot of footage I have to go through. 2 hours and 30 minutes so far. Woo! This is the longest podcast I've ever done. What happened this podcast? We opened up Yu-Gi-Oh! Card packs. We opened up Zoolander merchandise. We gave away t-shirts. We had Fellow on, Briar on, P2 on, Callus on to talk to us. We went over the latest news for the weekend, and we had fun doing it all. We saw Randy. Randy was here. He came onto the podcast. Amazing. 50th episode. We have 50 more to go until another live stream and another giveaway. And at episode 100, you know what they say, that's when you know what you're doing. So there we go. Once again, thank you everybody for showing up and coming to YemmyCast, a video game podcast, episode number 50. Everyone who's in the chat right now, Player 2, Almighty Tachanka, Fellow, Late to the Fallout, Maria, and everyone who's been here before, thank you so much. We're going to finish that giveaway. Don't think I forgot about that. And we're going to close the giveaway. We're going to pick whoever wins this giveaway is getting 100,000 Ferret Biscuits, which puts you really close to getting a free Yemmy the Ferret sticker. Let's pick that winner. And the winner is Late to the Fallout. Congratulations. Biscuits add Late to the Fallout. 100,000. Wow. 100,000 biscuits. If you want to see what stickers you could possibly win, the links are all over the place. And I will send, if you get 250,000 Ferret Biscuits, guess what? I send you a free sticker. They're nice quality. I have a few myself that I was just testing with. Boom. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Whew. It's been a long one, but I think we're finally done. I am your host, Yemmy the Ferret, and this has been another episode of YemmyCast, a video game podcast.
Ooh.